That's a good. Okay. Yeah, man. Now, right. Mhm. Yeah, yeah. So like the Monopoly man, who he be having a little glass over his eye and stuff, hitting that pipe. Yeah, that's another level of sophistication now. Old dude told me one time. He said, "You see a lady smoking a cigarette, or you see a lady smoking a cigar. Which woman would you talk to?" I said, "The lady smoking the cigar. Different level of class." Right, right. I don't smoke Newports. I used to, but I got in the like I smoke right now. I smoke. Do I have them on me? Let me show you. Yeah, I do. I smoke these. You see these? Yep. Filter cigars. I smoke those. That's my choice of cigar on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, 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 yeah. Yep. I like those. I'm gonna be honest. OG turned me on to these joints. Cohibas, ain't that what they were? Ain't that their name? Cohibas and the Coriums, which I got right here. Yeah, I like those. Yeah, I like cigar. Yeah, that's my when I'm Bruce Wayne. That's what I be doing, bro. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Right. Mm. Right. Right. Okay. Okay. Like, yeah. So I got a guy. I got a guy that we going I got a guy. Shout out to B&B Tobacco up here in Loudoun County, Virginia. I got a guy. He owned his own tobacco warehouse. And he have every cigar known to man, anything tobacco wise, anything you want tobacco wise, he got. I'm gonna try it. I'm going out there this weekend to holler at him. Crazy crazy story. The only reason I met him because of Ant. Ant know I Ant know I be smoking. So Ant was like, oh man, like to buy your cigars from. I went out there to him and yeah, he got like the whole deal. That might be an endorsement. To be honest, I need to go out and see him. Oh, oh, we live on the tube. Oh, my bad, YouTube. I know y'all not used to seeing me like this. I'm in my unfinished office that I'm working on. Yeah, we I had a few meetings today, so I had to just stay in character. You know what I mean? Uh, and it's just what I'm on right now. I'm gonna get the decor where it need to be in a minute. Hey man, yeah, yeah. I ain't even tell you when I talked to you earlier. I was like, yeah, I ain't even gonna tell the dude. Like I'm gonna be Lauren Brown today, bro. Like, hey man, I appreciate it, man. Look, listen. See the pinky up, bro. Well, I don't know what they call it. It Cabernet. Yeah. So but when I hit my wine, you gotta see how I hit my wine. Like, all mic tonight, platinum mic. Just saying. Yeah, man. Carter Banks is my other personality too. Just to let you know. Mhm. Yeah, that's my third personality. It's It's Bruce Wayne, then it's Carter Banks. They all get along. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. By gosh, you know. I think we all do. I think some people don't know how to accept their alter egos. Though. I think some people don't know like how to tap into them. Like Some people, think about this. You done ran across people in your life that you done came across that don't know. They'll see you and say 2 years later, they'll see you in another light that they didn't see you in. Them same people got the same thing in them. They're just too afraid to bring that side out of them. If I make sense. Mm-hmm. I don't think so. See, this is my thing, right? If I come into your life and you see me as one way, but then after I leave your life, you see me portraying another person or another, I'm being another way. For example, think about the women. Okay, I'm just gonna use myself. I've dated women. Let's just say 2021, 2022. I dated a woman that never seen this side of me on YouTube. But now you see this side of me on YouTube. But I remember telling you about this side of me. It was you couldn't fathom it. But now you see it, it's like, oh my God. You get what I'm saying? So it's not my fault. It's not my fault that you couldn't address you couldn't grab hold to that person. Because maybe I was the person to come into your life to help you out in a certain manner that you didn't grab hold to. I gotta keep right. Yeah, but see, they don't see that, they don't understand evolving. Yeah, but I might, Lawrence Brown might evolve. Bat might still be the dude you talk about in the hood. But Lawrence got, you're not used to the Lawrence that evolved. You used to Bat in the hood. So when you dated, yeah, okay. Oh, hold on. Let me just say this. I know where you're going, right? So now pick this out. I gotta hold the mic up for this. You know what Iron Man told Spider Man? When Spider Man was so crunk on having that suit on, he said, "You're not a hero with with the suit if you can't be one without it." Right. I mean, yeah, I mean that's just what it is, bro. Like we so used to like keeping people in boxes to where like they'll see you and be like, man, I remember bro from this. They see you evolve into something else, and in their mind, they're like, how? That's it. Yeah. So I'm just not me. I'm finding I'm turning into who I need to be right now, personally. That's all it is. I'm growth, evolving. So yeah. don't know why I feel like I'm being interviewed again, but no. Mhm. Right. Kanye, man, Kanye got man. This week have been crazy, bro. All right, let's start with Kanye, right? Let's just say my brother called me one day to do an interview, and I come on this mug with a Ku Klux Klan all black hoodie on, and you interview me after the fact that I would call like certain people kids the R word. You know what I mean? It's hard to gauge, bro. I think he's bipolar. I'm with you. Go ahead. Okay, okay. I got you. I got you. I don't know, man. So academics did an interview with Kanye, and the guy had on recently. It didn't even drop yet, but he got on an all black Ku Klux Klan outfit, the pointy hat and everything, right? So apparently YouTube is like, you can't drop that on our platform. You got to take that to Twitter or somewhere like, and that's what they own. My question to you is, if you academics, would you have did that interview? Because when I looked at it in hindsight, I'm like, right, right, right. Mm-hmm. Fast. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm. Right. Right. Mhm. Yeah, like it's I don't know. It's like I'm like you. I understand the hustle, the integrity. It's the integrity part that got me. It's like That's my whole thing about it. Like, what do how far are we willing to go for content, for clicks, likes? You know what I mean? Like, we run a platform, you run a platform. We always speak on integrity. You know what I mean? So it's like, do we want to? Like, it is. Yeah, yeah. I've seen Act go crazy online too. Like, what you gonna do? Because soon as you like you don't want to do it, he going about his business. So it's like, was that on Act end him just accepting what came with Ye? Yeah, that's fact. Now I've seen Ye do that before too. I got you. I got you. I got you. Right. What the hell? Yeah, my bad, sir. My do not disturb is on, sir. I don't know who. I don't know what they know. That's weird. Yeah, and see, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. I just, now I just think that it's crazy with the integral part. Like, imagine you calling me, it's like, yo, bad, I need to you about. Say they can't hear. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, fam? All right. Okay. So they might can't hear us. Hold one second. Yo,
Yo, we're having technical difficulties. People, bear with me, please. Talk to me back. Yo, we're having technical difficulties. People, bear with me, please. Talk to me back. Yo, we're having technical difficulties. People. Everybody calm down. Please calm down now. Class is now in session. I am your substitute, Mr. Struggle. Make sure you put the Mr. in front for me, please. Out of respect. Let's go. I wasn't born in slavery, but I was born in the 80s, and the president was Reagan. Everybody cocaining, Motor City booming, so everybody was making money before they sent all the jobs to the Asians. And then Escobar got invited to the White House. Now every hood is infested with some white now. My question is, who sent the invite out? And why are all these crackheads around my house? Well, anyway, they declared a war on drugs. They're not against the rappers, but they are against the thugs. George W. took office and he didn't show no love. Started war off in the Middle East and started making drugs. Saddam Hussein's a bad guy, what you mean? Man, they worrying about Saddam, man, they want their poppy seed. And out of nowhere, pharmaceuticals took off. While Joe Biden's writing crime bills, knocking niggas off. Then they had a secret meeting with the record exec about some privatized prisons that they all invested in. Then hit a nigga with the steam. Came up with gangster music just to lock our ass in. Damn. But don't believe me, this all is alleged, it's all conspiracy. They say that I'm crazy and I say I might be, cause I used to listen to that Gucci wearing white tees. Southside what I rock. Don't be mad cause I'm thinking outside of the box. Who made what I rep? It's that new. Don't be mad at me, you better blame YouTube. Yeah, that's where I get my info. Just like Facebook is what I scream at kinfo. And Instagram is what I use when I wanna put on. Never post out of town, I'ma wait till I'm home. And the only TikTok that I like is my watch. No disrespect, but I'm old enough to be some y'all pop. I can't trust Snapchat cause the message erased. Fuck around and have me out here dodging the case. But don't believe me, this all is alleged, it's all conspiracy. They say that I'm crazy and I say I might be, cause I used to listen to that Gucci wearing white tees. Southside what I rock. Don't be mad cause I'm thinking outside of the box. Who made what I rep? It's that new. Don't be mad at me, you better blame YouTube. You know, unique. Up is down, right is left is right. These niggas are clowns, I don't know what to believe, and neither do you. You know what we gotta say, shit, make your own truth. Yo, what it do, good people? All right, bet you back.
Yeah, man, my bad, bro.
Nah, you good. It wasn't you. I had to fix this audio difficulties that we had or whatnot, cause again, shout out to Baby Shaq, man. Shout out to Anthony M. Lanier II, man. Shout out to you. Like
Shout
straight
out
up, bro. You let us know, cause we look, bro. We had been going on. We had a good dialogue, but they couldn't hear nothing.
Okay, shout out to my nigga Spoon, my guy Spoon, man.
Yeah,
Shout
they
out to
might.
Anthony.
I want to make sure that they can hear you and they can hear me though. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking we good though.
We good. Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah, I think we good though. I think they just couldn't hear me for whatever reasons. I don't know. It's crazy, man. All right, so Big U and all
Big
these, Yellow Breezy, Brick Baby, this, that, and the third, man. Like, what's your thought on it?
personally, this
What it do, Black?
Black, what's happening, big dog? You know, I'm looking like y'all agent tonight. I know.
Yeah, he put his church clothes on tonight, Black.
Now these are my church clothes. These about to be my everyday clothes in a minute. I'm about to get Ant signed back to the Commanders in a minute. Y'all ain't understand how
Oh,
real
you
this
rich?
about to be.
So you Rich Paul out here now?
Baby, Rich Paul, if you see this, man, you need to reach out to me, bro. I'm coming. I'm telling you. Anyway,
All right,
all
back to the Big U though. Let go.
the streets of the codes to the streets is a myth, bro. Like you got to understand what the internet did to the game. You got to understand the internet did some. It done shook the game up. The attention that we used to crave in the streets have went to the internet and then made it like times 10, bro. Like think about this, right? When we was in the game, we would lie when a person would be like, what y'all do for a living? We would literally lie to a person's face and say, yo, I work in construction.
It is true.
We would downgrade ourselves from being a guy that made thousands of dollars a day to a guy that, man, I work construction. I work for my uncle or whatever the case may be. The internet made it to where like you basically just incriminate yourself. You want people to know that you're doing so much.
It's more for the attention. Everybody wants the title. Everybody wants the notoriety. Like, yeah, I'm out here and I'm doing X, Y, Z. You know what I mean? And now it's like when we were growing up, it wasn't even like that, bro. Like, especially if we know we were doing something that I don't like to use the word wrong, but in society, that's the proper word. It's wrong according to society. And that's how we looked at it. You see what I'm saying? Now, see, I don't think they look at what they doing is wrong. It's not wrong, so why hide it? You see what I'm saying? Just think about it now.
Like, so think about it, right? Fame is the new drug these days. Like the attention, people will rather have more attention than they would rather have money.
Right.
Like think about that. That's crazy.
I agree.
You rather be known for being the guy that's doing all the dirt. You want the attention more than you want the fame or the money.
But think about it. Even when we were growing up, it was like that though, Bat. It was like that. Was it or was it not? You had some folks out here that did what they did, like, and the flexing and the flaunting and the stunting, that's where we at now. You see what I'm saying? Like that, cause we seen it when we were growing up back in our day. We didn't do it, but we seen it with, certain guys in the hood. So and it just that what took over, like we always like to look good and shit like that, but we didn't want to put it on Front Street like, yeah, this what we doing.
Right.
Because again, it was wrong. We deemed it wrong. Like,
well, let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Do you think that, and this is a question that we both had, but I'm gonna ask you this question. Do you think that the players changed or the game has changed?
Well, that's the question of the night. Has the game changed or has the players changed? I think it's a little bit of both. Number one,
I need people to comment on this too, but go ahead.
Yeah, I think number one, you have to take in consideration that the players change. Feel what I'm saying? But the game changes too. Now, can you keep up with the game? That's something totally different. So put it in context when you say that. Since you the one that asked the question, you put it in context when you say, has the game changed or has the player changed? Because we got to have some type of context.
Yeah, I mean, the game from what we know it to be from when we talk about
Hey, yo, Black, if you still out there, let me know if you can hear both of us in the chat.
fact,
Just want to make sure. But go ahead, Bet.
the game as far as when it comes to, is there a code? Like when they say the streets, the codes of the streets are a myth versus the actual players in the game. Does any of that does any of that really exist? Like, think about it, right?
Yeah,
If
codes exist, Bet. I think so.
okay, little pushback. If codes exist, where are they now? Where are they now? Did the internet mess the codes up?
I wouldn't say the internet messed the codes up. The internet's played a part. See, it's all about teaching. If you don't teach certain codes, I never learn those codes. Certain codes I'm born with,
Right.
and certain codes I just need to be reminded of, saying that, I was born with these codes. But certain things still got to be, like, you can be born with codes, but do you know how to program them? Do you know how to make them do what they're supposed to do? You see what I'm saying? And so with that, that's why I got to say is, like, codes exist. It's just the programmers, they dropped the ball to a degree. And then you really can't even say that. Certain people, it is what it is. You either gonna get it or you ain't. You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
but it codes, because you got a moral code. Man, you wouldn't even be rocking if you didn't stand on a certain moral code. You see what I'm saying?
Right. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Like, they're point blank period. And it's an unwritten code. Like, it's a code to where we don't need to really think about it. We don't really need paperwork to say it. We don't need it to be spelled out to us on a chalkboard.
Okay.
We just really understand their code. You see what I'm
So
saying?
okay, so let me ask you this. Do you think that code has been misrepresented by our generation to the next generation?
Hold on.
As
If y'all
teaching
in the chat, let us know that y'all can hear us. Just put a 100 or a 1. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me and back. We just want to make sure
Right.
we got our technical difficulties out the way. Now ask that question again, Bat.
Do you think that code that me and you grew up on? Okay, remember when we had to take the responsibility that our generation dropped the ball on raising our kids?
I remember.
I feel that we did the same thing with the streets. Our OGs that raised us, some of us weren't able to be OGs to the other guys. So a certain code that they just don't have no more.
Right.
Think about it.
But regardless of where you at, bro, I see where you going with the streets, and we can get back there. I just want to make this clarity. It don't matter where you at. You could be in the boardroom.
Yeah. Facts.
You could be on the foot. You could be in the locker room.
Facts.
You could be in the trap house. The codes are still the codes, no matter where you at.
Right.
You ride or die with your teammate in the locker room. You don't tell the boss man and keep everything in your department in corporate America. You see what I'm saying? In the trap house, you know the rules.
Right.
You know what I mean? Snitches get stitches and end up in ditches. You see what I'm saying? So,
right,
but I just want to clear that. I want to clear that. Like, it don't, like, the code is the code. However, to answer your question, as far as in the streets, I think that, yeah, because it applies. It's all the way around. It don't matter your profession. It's just like, it's certain rules to this, and we don't, in order to maintain some form of humanity, we should rock a certain way. You ever watch the movie The Kingsman?
Yeah, of course.
This one phrase gonna sum up everything that I'm saying. Manners maketh man.
There you go.
That's
Manners maketh the man.
That's
You're right. And see, the reason why I say that is because I think that generationally, yeah, we might have dropped the ball at some point to where, because you gotta think about it. These dudes don't care. Like they'll tell on you and still kill you at the same. Like
And then get back out here and be more famous than what they were before they even did that.
because the outside is going to accept them. You remember our our generation, we gonna shun you. You will have to go hide up on a rock, bro.
Yeah, that's just like you remember in the Bible back in the day, they said you had leprosy. For
Mhm.
us, it was like you had leprosy. Boy, if you did something like that, like you can't even come around the guys. Like,
Nothing to
no,
touch you.
no, bro. Like,
So I think that it's a we dropped the ball in some sense because we got a lot of guys running around thinking that that's okay.
Yo, look, ain't nobody said that they can hear. I know it's more than me watching. If y'all can hear us in the chat, just drop a one. Drop a number one in the chat if you can hear us, me and Bat. Like y'all, we ain't got no technical difficulties. We just trying to make sure because we had technical difficulties in the beginning. You know what I mean?
They can't hear us.
Yeah, but we just want to make sure that they can hear us. Hell, they might can't hear us if they goddamn if I done said it 2-3 times, ain't nobody said nothing.
They might can't hear us. Huh?
That's my thing. But I'm trying it's let me make sure.
Ant just called me too. I'm gonna do not disturb.
Yeah, Luck said he hear both of us loud and clear. We good. We good. Shout out to Luck. Look, if you check your email, Luck, you got the link. I think you got the link.
Y'all got me in Bruce Wayne form tonight. I'm showing y'all my back computer tonight. Y'all playing.
Yeah, look, check your email for the link, man. It should be in there. But yeah, Bet, to answer your question, we did drop the ball. And I'm like, I ain't saying I dropped the ball or you dropped the ball. I'm just speaking for my generation.
Generation, yeah.
Yeah, we got caught up, bro. And we gotta own that. You see what I'm saying? Like 80s babies, yeah, we some dynamic people, but we're also some diabolical people too. Like straight up. Like
Yeah.
this generation that we're seeing that's causing all the havoc, if we would just, playing halfway right in the field. And I think we were playing halfway right in the field because it ain't ever we're just hearing about the bad. We don't
Yeah.
never hear about the good. You see what I'm saying?
But see, you gotta understand too. It's like what I try to tell my son. You got a son that's a millennial. I got a son that's a millennial.
Right.
What he don't understand, I tell my son D all the time, is that you was born into the digital world. I had the privilege of understanding, having that. Then we was the first generation to get the digital.
Yeah, we were the first generation that learned on a chalk. We were the only generation to have the chalkboard and the iPhone.
There you go.
So our generation is part old school and part new school. You see what I'm saying?
There
And
you
in
go.
being that, I think that it was a lot riding on us that we didn't really understand back in the day.
Thanks.
I'm being honest with you. We just
agree with
really didn't understand it. And it was due to what we was introduced with. Straight up. I mean, I don't care what nobody say. I remember being in California. I was like 9 years old. Supersonic. Man, it was so many like positive groups in rap in 1989, bro. I remember that year specifically because I was 9 years old in San Diego. So I was on the West Coast living with my uncle. My uncle was a Muslim. Well, I ain't gonna say it was a Muslim. He is a Muslim. You see what I'm saying? And he was letting me hear so many. I mean, I'm talking about like positive rap. Then all of a sudden it changed. So a person can't tell me that, the way we acting out here is just naturally how we are. The only reason it's natural is because it's presented to us. So we give our natural response. You see what I'm saying? And we're gonna always try to make a way, no matter how bad it is.
Right.
So you feel what I'm saying? So I just think that if it wasn't for the influences that was intended, these influences, they were intentional.
Right.
If music didn't make the turn it made, we wouldn't even be here.
Bro, some of these people don't even understand listening to like self-destruction. I don't even know if people like, you remember that song?
Self-destruction. You headed for self-destruction.
All of the
Self-destruction.
rappers of that time was on that song.
Now here go the thing. Okay, but it's something just hit me. Do you think that song was made in order to make us really think that we headed for self-destruction? Think about it now.
I do. I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm talking about, but
Because
it programmed it in our head that we were headed for self-destruction. Guess it. Okay, my point is, what if they would have said, "You will be blessed." I'm telling everybody, you'll be blessed.
I see what you're
You
going
will
with.
be blessed. I'm
The
telling
only
everybody, you will be blessed. Don't you think that now it making us think in our head like, man, we gonna be blessed. We ain't
well,
headed for self-destruction. You see what I'm saying?
see, the only pushback I got for that is listening to the lyrics of what Curious One was saying, what was his name? Exodus.
Mm-hmm.
What them guys were saying at the time in their lyrics
Mm-hmm.
would give me the pushback on that, because I would think that if we listen to the lyrics, they was really trying to get us to steer away from that bullshit.
They
At
were
that
giving it was my original take on the song. It's a forewarning. Like,
right,
this is where they're taking y'all. This is where y'all going. This might
right.
be our last attempt to be able to make a song like this. So we gonna have you do
Yeah,
you
because
like go
think
ahead.
about it. Think about it. Nigga, we grew up in an era where they made We Are the World. We Are the Children. We Are the Future.
Right.
There was all the best R&B artists on one track.
So when the hell did gangster rap come from, bro?
Nigga, it came, my bad, I said the N-word, but it came from the streets. It
Yeah.
just
But see,
it
but look, bro. I'm trying to find
bro,
something to push
imagine
back. I can't really find that because you were gonna always have the idea of the
yeah,
biggest dude on the block, the strongest dude on the block. He gonna run the neighborhood. That's who and then I get that. But I don't think it had to turn into something like what it turned into with all the killing and the negative connotations and the negative energy. It could have been something different. You see what I'm saying? NFL players do it, football players do it all the time.
right,
It's
right.
just a
I mean,
game. You see what I'm saying? We could have had games instead of having drills. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, but I think so. Here's the thing though. I think where me and you come from, we come from an era where we was riding on our enemies. Then we get into this drill stuff.
That's why I don't look. That's why I take full responsibility and accountability. That's my whole point. Like,
There you go.
I done did enough dirt to the point to where I'm trying to clean up my dirt. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
See,
right.
the problem is a lot of us wait way too late in life to really figure it out. And they done had children when they were 13, 14, 14, 15. That type,
Right,
you
right.
see what I'm saying? 15, 16. And now they still living their best life while trying to raise a child. It, it
Our generation is a little bit tricky though, because our generation, we had our children when we was 18, 20, 22,
Man, come
23.
on, bro. Like, what? Like, I can't even talk about these folks. I can't talk about my children's generation, bro. I'm talking about our generation. Like, you're trying to be very nice. Like, you're being very,
No,
very
no, I'm not.
considerate on the numbers. Yes, you are, but man, I
No,
know plenty folk that had children around 15, 16 years old, bro.
yeah, but guess what they did though? See,
What?
this is why I'm not nice at. They stopped. Our folks weren't our friends growing up. Our folks weren't our confidant.
Right.
These folks in our generation, and me and your generation,
Mm-hmm.
they're confident. They're their friend.
But why you can't be that though? That's my
You
pushback.
can't.
Why you can't be that?
What? Okay, let me ask you
It
this.
ain't
Right?
saying. Listen. Here's the thing. You can be all those in one, but at the top, you got to be a parent.
Right. So parent override all of that.
Right.
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 So if parent override friendship, if it override all that bullshit, that's what I think that a lot of parents in our generation.
I got a co-signer right here. Black said I had my first at 16. See, I told you.
Yeah, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that, Black. And you know, I love you. I love you. I love you more than the play, cuz you know I love you like a brother. So at the end of the day,
now he was just proving my point. He was just proving my point. That's all. That's all.
Okay,
I told you. I told you.
But here's the thing with me and my son. I'm my son's best friend. I'm his friend. But before I'm all of that, I'm his parent.
Facts.
I seen other people. When you say people in our generation dropped the ball, I felt that because I've literally seen people in our generation.
I ain't making it up, bro.
They be their kids' friend.
Yeah, I ain't making it up.
In the same club? How we in the same club? How we hanging out at the same spots?
That don't make sense. I don't want to be like I'll be too uncomfortable hanging out in the same spot. Like, and I'm not knocking nobody that had that type of relationship. Let me say that right now.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's just the way. It's the way that my relationship is with my kids. Like,
right.
I can't be hanging out with them like that. You see what I'm saying? I can be in the same vicinity, but if I'm, cause number one, if they're this is my point. If they are there, it's gonna be their peer group there.
There you
go.
So
I'm gonna feel super uncomfortable around their peer group.
Okay. So why would you be with your son and his friend peer group all night hanging out like you?
But hold on, like you said, that's in the club though. Like if we just at a sports event, this, that, and the third, all that
That's
cool.
different.
Yeah, that way different. But in the club, because now what I'm going with me understanding my two, it's like I know everybody here. Like they ain't like, bro, I ain't got no business being here. So
right.
With that mindset,
that's even if I see your kids out with their peer group. I'm not what.
Yeah, but see, here go the thing, Bat. We're talking about a whole totally different environment. You see what I'm saying?
Right,
like that's the club. Our culture, club life.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem is, I'm being honest with you, and a lot of people might not like this. It's a lot of folks our age that still in them club hanging out like that.
That's where I'm going with this.
He might not like it, but it's like, hey, boy.
Dress it up as much as he want, but Bat would take the hit on this one. I'm not trying to be, I'm my son's parent first. I'm his friend second. I'm his best friend second.
Have you ever took your son to a sports bar or whatnot?
No, look, bro, where I messed up with my son at, I used to hang out with my son, let my son hang out with me in my hood.
Mm-hmm.
Until I understood like what I was doing.
Right.
And I'm like, nah, I can't have him like.
I ain't never did that. I ain't never did
That's
that.
what I was
doing. Yeah, I ain't never did that.
Like, nah, this nigga ain't my friend. This is my child.
Right. I'm gonna tell you what I did though, and I'm gonna tell you what I did. I brought my son out on stage with me. It would you remember when they had like the back to school giveaway down there at the auditorium and the stadium and stuff?
I got a question. What album was this, Keith?
I'm the man in my city.
Oh my God. You ain't gotta explain the rest.
Oh boy. Hey man, when I tell you that, look, bro, when I tell you he lost his mind, when he hit 6th grade, boy, he was little Key.
Yeah.
He lived up to that. I promise you, he would fly every day. He wasn't fighting. He wasn't doing none of that, but he would not shut his mouth, boy. He was talking back there, then the third, and I knew it. I said, boy, I ain't know back then, but when I look back, you know, hindsight is always 20/20.
Mhm.
I said, boy, when I brought him out on that stage and he opened up at that talent show in front of all them folk, yeah, that what it was. You see what I'm saying? But see, I can eat that. That was an easy fix on my end.
Yeah.
However, when it comes to the streets, he ain't never seen nothing like
And
nothing.
that's what I had to cut mine off at, like before it got to the point where he had to endure the streets. But yeah, I had to take responsibility for that. Like I'm not hanging out. Like I think when my son turned 20, when he turned 21, we went and had his first drink.
Mm-hmm.
And I still ended up taking him to what's the bootleg that's down there by Sataroy? What's that guy name down there down by the school?
Doug, it wasn't
Not Doug.
Doug, Kyle.
He sat
Uh,
right there on 6th Street. I
Well,
forget
don't
his
make
name.
me laugh. Don't make me laugh. I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna sit
Yeah,
here and laugh.
yeah. I took him down there for his first drink when he turned 21. Other than that, bro, like I don't hang out with my son. I don't hang out with my kids.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Like as far as like in them type of environments. Yeah, we can go to a sports bar, we can go out, have some dinner and get a drink. You know,
Right,
he'll be 22 this year. Outside of that, like I'm not kicking it with him on that level. He can go kick it with his friends on that level.
right. Like, and I'm the same way. Me and my son, we kick it when we back here, but we at home
Mhm.
kicking it. Out in the public, nah. Me and Trey went to a sport bar. We went to the Honeycomb. I took him to the
Yeah.
Honeycomb, but it was an off night. You know what I mean? Just we going down there after work, get something to eat, did that in the
Right.
third. You see what I'm saying? It's just that type of, man, I got Junior with me. Let me introduce you like so people, you know what I mean? You know how I go, man. It's your rites of passage, you know what I mean? But it ain't no hanging out. Like, I
But
don't get
I've
that.
seen I've seen women with their daughters and niggas with their son hang with their kids like they was nigga, like they was, bro. Listen, you be like, whoa.
Talking about
I'm
hanging out
talking
like that though?
it be super ratchet. Like what you got a 20-year-old daughter hanging with her at the bootlegger type shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you got grown niggas at her. And I've seen, and I'm like, and the mamas is acting just more as ratchet as the as their children.
Right.
So what the daughter, like they gonna think is okay.
Yeah.
You know, I done seen it. Don't come for my daughter, or you gonna come for me. And I was like, what?
I mean, but all that being honest with you, back, all that come with it though. That like we don't understand it, but just getting to that point, that is like that's how we end up here. Going back to dropping the ball. You see what I'm saying? However, when you just look at the world, though, it take up a lot of different type of people to make up the craziness that we dealing with. Like just straight up, everybody gonna play a certain type of role, and so that's what I had to learn, bro. Like we want to get out here and save the day and this, that, and the third, but think what ain't that Project Pat? Don't save them. They don't wanna be saved. Don't save them. Like it's just one of them situations. You gotta let people live their life, bro.
Yeah, and I mean I get that part, but I'm just saying when you
We
become
dropped the
more,
ball.
yeah, but if why would like I don't see you being a a catapult in Trey life to help him be on bullshit.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Mm-mm.
And see, that's my point. You get what I'm saying?
Right,
Like I'm not gonna be a catapult for my, even if I don't like my son hanging out in certain spots and he gonna be there anyway,
right.
I'm gonna educate him and I'm not gonna be there.
But so you really
It's a lot of parents that catapult their children to be on the bullshit, bro,
see
because
that was my
they never
question,
got
man. I
past the
ain't want
bullshit.
to say it though. But you really think there's a lot of parents out there like that?
Of course, I've seen them. I'm sorry. They could be mad at me all they want.
That's
I've
bad,
seen,
man.
I've seen parents have children. They 40. They got a child 21. You rather let your child, you aid your child in a lot of bullshit because you still want to be cool. You still don't want to
Is
get
it
past.
cool? Hold on. Cause we use that word cool, right? We be like, it's cool. That's how we think they think it. Now put ourselves in these people's shoes. Certain instances, man, it like, yeah, we can see things differently, but everybody might not be able to see it the way we can. So in other people's aspects, their perspective, their reality. This is the way they seeing things. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but some
And they
people don't.
moving like that though.
But you got to be able to see. I think what you got to be able to see things past your own perspective for the betterment of your child. Like
You
I
can
grew up.
say you can say you supposed to. The
Mhm.
truth of the reality is everybody don't bet. That's my only point. So I don't want
I
to
mean,
make it seem like we just beating up on people because they
I
done
ain't beating
made
up.
certain mistakes. It like everybody. I wasn't always seeing life the way I see life right now. So you
Right,
live and you learn. You see what I'm saying?
right.
Me and you, we were swifter than others in learning. See what I'm saying? So we just gotta understand that we hopefully we teaching them something and saying something that can help them learn. But I digress.
Yeah.
Continue, bro.
But I'm not going to be arguing with now person my age about,
Keep it rolling, bet.
huh?
I said keep it rolling.
Oh yeah, I'm just not going to be arguing with nobody over. I just feel like that with time come growth. And if you at a certain age and you know better, you do better. Period. That's where we at with it. You gotta take some type of responsibility for what you teach. And you can't get mad at what you don't teach. But when you learn, when you know better, you do better. That's it. We ain't gonna sit here and act like y'all don't know better. Y'all know better. Y'all hanging with y'all kids in the same club. You 45, your son and daughter 22. You in the club. We won't mind. Damn, what they got going on? Mine, I tell you.
What you were saying, bet?
Now, I was just saying, you 45, your son or your daughter 21, 22, and you acting just as young as your child. I'm sorry. I don't understand.
Mm-mm.
You was here 20 years before your child. You acting like your child. I'm sorry.
Facts.
It's hard for me to
Facts.
understand that.
It's hard for me to understand that one too. I ain't gonna sit here and lie.
So it's just like that's why I say, like, I'm not like trying to. I understand what you're saying about the do better. Like when you know better, you do better. Whenever that point come in your life, I get that part.
Right.
But you was here 20 years before 20, 25 years before your child was born.
Correct.
So for me to be
You twice your child's age.
for me to be 46 in the club with my son acting like I'm still gang, is fucking, I mean, my bad. It's beyond me.
You're twice your child's age.
Come on, bro. I grew up on Tupac. My son growing up on NBA Youngboy. Why am I still acting like Tupac is fresh? You get what I'm saying?
Right. You're
And now
still
my
acting
son,
like Tupac and Juice.
yeah, like I'm sitting here acting like it's so in my mind, I've seen mothers be like that with their daughters too. And I'm like, you grew up on Lil Kim, she grew up on Sexy Red. You still act like Lil Kim just came out.
Right.
I don't get it. That's my holy point. That's all I'm saying.
Boy, how you pop into my Zoom like that? Boy, I gotta goddamn make that waiting room goddamn pop. Look, but you got me
Bad.
cussing and everything. Boy, you snuck in here like a thief in the night, boy.
Man, nigga just left the gym, man, and I had to get my daughter home. I ain't
Boy,
even
you
had
snuck
time
in
to
my
get. I
life
see
like
you,
a thief
man.
in the
I
night.
see
boy.
you. Man. I see you. I see you though, Beck. I see you, man.
Hey, he look good over there, don't
Man, don't he? I'm talking about real executive light.
he? Mm-hmm. Look
Man, I
good over there.
man. Worked out a little bit. Just took my little daughter home. I had to jump in. I ain't even had time to get dressed.
I'm on my KDTV stuff right now.
On your KDTV, talk your shit, man.
And
My
I
dog say
appreciate
he
you,
KDTV shit. What's
Yeah, I'm
happening,
on-
y'all?
Oh, I can't call it, man. We just up here having real life conversations for real.
Yeah,
That's
I
it.
heard. I heard a lot of stuff. I was digging. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
Let me ask you
that child situation is different for me. I'm 48 with one, and she only 4 years old.
How old is your you got a daughter?
Yeah, she 4.
Okay. Your oldest
Yeah, that's
child.
my only one.
Okay. Your oldest child, right?
That's my only one.
That's his only child, bro. His only child is 4.
I got you.
4.
Okay. Let's just say me knowing the look that I know that we done did some stuff, right?
Sure. Okay.
How would you feel if your child was 24 right now, trying to be involved in anything with you on some stuff that you like right now?
Okay. First off, shout out to the people that do it. That's y'all business. I ain't one. Like I heard y'all talking, I would never party with my child.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Never party with my child. I'm
Ain't
gonna
gonna
keep it
happen,
real.
dog.
Remember my interview, I said my mom used to let us come and kick it and smoke at my house, but she didn't do it with us.
Mhm.
When I was out in the club or going somewhere, my mama never went out to the club with me. My mama didn't even start having a drink or kind of like smoke with me until I got older. She let me smoke in the crib, but I didn't really smoke with my mom until I got older. Now we'll burn it down. We'll sit down and we'll burn your head off all day long.
Mhm.
So as far as me kicking it with my daughter and all of that, I'm not here to be your friend. I'm here to be your father.
That's right.
I'm not here for you to like me. I'm here for you to love me.
Right.
That's be people problems nowadays. They be too scared. Now we live in a world where people scared of their goddamn kids, man.
But see,
Like
look,
the kids will say one thing and the police come to the house and they go straight to the goddamn kid.
right.
Right.
Like
Right.
question the parent no more, like what happened, and then they'll send a parent away. I wish I would.
But
I
look,
wish I would have called the police. My mama would, man, the police would have, my mama would have whooped my ass before the police
see, look,
came in.
hold on, look, hold on. Like for me, it's like I agree with everything you saying. But see, me and my kid got that relationship. They know, boy, daddy ain't nothing to play with. You see what I'm saying?
Nothing.
Point blank period. But however, at the same time, they know that, boy, I'm the coolest dad ever though. You see what I'm saying? I can kick it with you like
Right.
I'm just trying to give you life lessons and game. But don't play. We ain't playing them. Like if anything was to actually happen, like I ain't got work. Like what? My kids are little mini me's. They get it. You see what I'm saying? And but
Already.
but I just don't like because I'm the same way. My kids already got it instilled. They ain't look. I'm not your friend when it boils down to it. However, I can be your best friend though. See what I'm saying?
Okay. My past relationship. I got a bonus daughter out of my past relationship. I don't like to say the word step. I call it bonus child. You
I
feel
like
what I'm
that
saying?
bonus.
I got a
Bonus child.
daughter out of that relationship.
That's dope.
That's my bonus. That's my bonus child.
Look, not to cut you off, but I've
Yeah.
been a lot of relationships in my life. I had a couple bonus child. I hope they all right out there. But go ahead.
You done had a couple bonus?
Yeah, I had a couple.
I got one bonus child, man. Little Maya. That's my little baby, man. Shout out to her older sister, Pootie.
I don't try to be a bonus stepdad. A bonus dad.
I was with her from the age of like 18 all the way to 21.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now she's like 22. She just turned 22. You feel what I'm saying? It was a process watching my baby grow up. You feel what I'm saying? But then also being a dad, you gotta teach her. You gotta kind of, if y'all fathers, y'all understand what I mean. You gotta date your daughter, man, so she can know the type of niggas to date in her future. Like the little baby, she gonna stay with her mama now. The little baby lives with her mother, but when she goes to high school, we already have that established. She's moving with me. By then, little girls start smelling themselves. They be getting on their mama nerves. Their mama be ready to knock them out. For real.
Mm-hmm.
They always look daddy's babies to us, but they be pissing their mamas off. So before you put your hands on my baby too much, when she go to high school and start smelling herself and start dating these little dudes, she's gonna come live with dad again. Because you know why? From day one, right now, I can send you pictures. My daughter, number 4 years old, of her getting her hair done and her nails done, of me opening every door for her, of her seeing me pay for everything. So any cat that she dates in the future, he got a whole big shoe to try to fill. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
This is not to make it hard for cats, because let's remember one thing, gentlemen, we cannot be naive. Our babies are gonna fuck. I'm sorry, excuse my language. Our babies are gonna have intercourse. That's how we got here. You feel what I'm saying? But we need to teach them. I'm sorry. We need to teach them, not teach them, but guide them in the way that they should go.
Let me
So
look. Hold on. Look. Let me intervene real quick because your baby girl is 4, right?
Right.
Mine
But my bonus daughter is 22.
Yeah, but you know, my only daughter is 17.
Oh, Lord Jesus Christ.
And I've been blessed enough and fortunate enough to only have, like, I got 2 kids.
Okay.
Same baby mama, and we together.
Yeah.
So the dynamic is totally different. And everything you're saying is true. And the reason I wanted to just chime in is because I like put myself in other people's shoes. Like, I've been blessed enough and fortunate enough to where my daughter gets it in real time.
Real time.
She getting everything in real time from what a dad is supposed to be, from what a mama's supposed to be, from what a dad is supposed to be, from what a mama supposed to be. You see what I'm saying? Like, it ain't, and it's crazy because when I look at, you know, the shit, excuse me, but the things that she's doing in life, it's like, I think that got a lot to do with it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just being in the same household as your kids, as mother and father. Like, I don't think we understand like that. Because I don't even know my daddy. You feel what I'm saying? I don't even know who the hell my daddy is. I could be standing next to my daddy in Publix and wouldn't even know it. That tight. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like seeing the impact that I'm having on both of my kids. You see what I'm saying? Just looking at my son and see how he's approaching life and how he handling himself. If I wasn't here, I can only imagine. Cause he got it both ways. Better tell you, but both of my children got it both ways. Like they could go left real quick. You see what I'm saying?
It's in them.
But I ain't gonna lie, he right now, look. He right. They got the honors now. I know them both.
How about
hold on.
You say,
hold up. Quick story. Me and Keith White grew up together, right?
Okay.
I'll never forget. I was about 17, 18, 19 years old. I bought a cell phone from Nick, right? I didn't give her all the money, and I owe her the money, like about $50.
You fucked up at that point. You fucked up at that point, and I'm cussing on purpose.
But hold up.
Red did that. He messed up, didn't he?
Yeah, he fucked up. I ain't messed up.
I was about 19 or 20. She came to my house. Took my cell phone. Boy, I couldn't do nothing, bro.
Like, get my money.
Phone back.
Get my money.
Oh, I gotta come back on camera. That's why she say you be lying. You tried to jump on way back in the day. And that's why she say you be lying. It makes sense now. Yeah. Cause I was wondering, like, why would you say that about that? You tried to jump my wife out of goddamn cell phone, boy. Like,
she wanted about $200. I gave about $130, $100 something.
Yeah, she had let's have that for something.
Bro, she came to that house and took that phone back.
Get my phone back.
Hey, look, money you gave me, you gave it to me.
No, that was a deposit. You don't get the deposit, know I can rent a car?
If I go in here, if I go in the house and ask her right now, she gonna be like, hell yeah, I went and got back that phone. That way, he lied to me. He was supposed to give me such and such amount of money. He didn't, and I went and got my phone back. That's how she gonna say it, bro. I swear to God, like,
oh God,
bro. G, but see, here go the thing. It's in her blood. Like, if you know, I ain't even gonna talk about, you know, the daddy side, I ain't really in tune with, but they go to get you up though.
Yeah.
Downhill, it like if you just know her first cousins and it like Bubba Cecil, Ann Lee, Joe Vita, you don't know these names, look, but Bat know exactly who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Skillet, Curdy, you see what I'm saying? Like
Right.
them her like they mamas and her mama's sisters, man. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it hit different. And when I name these names, I'm talking about like these was really they legends in the city, bro.
Legends, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's like
That's right.
nigga, I get like, trust me, I know exactly what's like. Oh, boy, they got it honest, boy. I'm telling you. And see,
They
Nikki,
got it.
she's super solid, bro. Like,
But see,
she might say that nigga lie, but that was the old me, like, because she don't ever since that day, she never
Yeah.
believed.
yeah, that I already I look back. I already got that. I know that part. Like again, it made when she said it. I'm trying to figure out like what the fuck you mean. But when you just said that, that's when everything clicked, and I was like, oh, because I know her. She don't forget nothing.
Right.
That's what you did back. Like that's
And
how
it's
she
in both
remember
of them.
you.
It's in them babies for both sides.
Yeah,
That
see-
DNA on both sides.
Oh yeah,
Yours
it's on
and
both
hers.
sides. But
And
see
them
the thing, but the thing is with me and my wife is, my wife truly made me a better dude, like literally, bro. And so with that, it's like my kids never seen that side. It's in them. And when it's in them, I see how they are when they back against the wall, and I see how it is when it's time to go for them.
Yeah.
But their goal is a different goal. Their
Okay.
goal is, if I'm in this competition, I'm going. If
I'm
I'm on
going.
the football field, I'm going. You see
I'm
what I'm
going.
saying? Like it's
I'ma
that
do
type of goal. You see what I'm
Whatever
saying?
I
Like
do, I'm going to do it to the do-itist.
exactly. And see,
To
I
the
think
fullest.
that the next generation as a whole is like that, but all of them didn't get the proper programming as far as how to go.
Yeah.
Speaking of proper programming, I don't mean to intervene. Let me stop it for a second. I was in the comments when y'all was earlier because I was driving. So, you know, you can hit the microphone. I ain't got to text and drive. I'm a deep believer in texting and driving. I don't do that. So we was talking about the transition, like from back then to now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, we seen everything change. We seen big TVs go to flat screens. We seen payphones go to cell phone. Remember, if you had a cell phone, you was rich. Remember that? Remember, cell phones was expensive. If you was a cell phone, you was rich back then. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
What I'm saying is we seen everything change, bro. And with that change came a lot of kids having kids. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of kids having kids. See, you got kids now. Back in the days when our parents was kids having kids, they grew up. They didn't kick it when they had kids because our grannies done made them be on their shits. You feel what I'm saying?
Stop right there. Stop. Stop right there. Because who did what? The grannies.
The grannies made sure that they
So what?
was mothers and fathers to us.
So who's the grannies now though?
That's what I'm getting to.
Got
You know I set it up good. Let me tell you. You know I set it up good.
Yeah.
Back
grandma
then,
35 right now.
my mama had me at 16. My mama had me at 16, and look at the man I turned out to be. Wonderful man, handsome, might I add. But she taught me. She raised a young man, but I taught myself how to be a man. We're gonna go into that in a second too. So we said all that to say our grandmamas made them be parents and the granddaddies made them be parents. Now the grandmamas, it's still the kids. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's
well,
still
look,
the kids. So while they still want to go out the kitchen,
right
they
now.
got kids coming up with them.
City Mondays right now with the bro, listen.
Man,
Go
come
ahead.
on. Grandmas now they feel like now man, I had these kids. I needed like two. Didn't nobody ask you to lay down and bust that thing open? So guess what? You chose to bust that. So now you got to deal with the responsibility of being a parent. They don't want to. They still want to go out. So what do? At 19 and 20, still got their girls. They baby. I know mamas that right now be in the clubs, be having their daughters out with them, and I just look at them. You feel what I'm saying? My grandma never partied with now one of her children. She say that to this day when they're one of my uncles or my mama or my auntie. My mama never partied with me. The only time my mama has ever partied with me was when we was at a family house party. and the family was there. You feel what I'm saying? But
That's
as far
it.
as going out to a club, as far as going out to a strip club, even, come on, man, mama, I don't care if
Boy, I couldn't,
if my
like,
mother.
bro, I ain't gonna sit here and lie, boy, I can't even imagine that. Like, I'm not even, bro, the sports bar's far
Come on,
enough,
man.
bro. I'm being
Yeah.
honest with you. You talking
Well,
about a
let me
strip
tell you
club, boy.
Come on, man.
Like
Come on,
I
man.
seen it, and I was
Come on, I
mind blown.
seen it.
I'm like,
Now let's keep it
yo,
real. My last relationship, she a young lady with young daughters. She don't party with her daughters. Guess what they party? They play cards at the crib. You know what I'm saying? They get it in. You feel what I'm saying? I'm speaking on this relationship because I never had no problems from her daughter or my bonus daughter. No matter what me and her went through, they was always respectful. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
But then also, she gave them the freedom to be right.
Right.
Gave them a chance to F up. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So if they F up, then comes the repercussions and the
But not-
and
not to cut
and
you off,
and the discipline for that. You
not
feel
to
what I'm
cut
saying?
you
It's like
off,
the one.
Hold
Go
on,
ahead.
look, hold on. Let Beck get in.
not to cut you off, but to just piggyback off. Like this is my problem. Like, see, we come from a generation where, bro, we still cool, we still hip, we still look good, we still fine. Here's the thing, though. We as a parent got to learn how to compartmentalize that homeboy and friend era to our kids. Yeah, we
Yeah.
want our kids to feel like we their friends and they could come to us to talk to us. But as a
And that's the
parent,
problem.
hold on,
Right.
no, it's not. Because as a parent, you're supposed to be able to instill that in your child. Period. The parent
Okay.
overrides the friend and the best friend.
That's
Your
what I'm saying.
child know who he got as a parent. My son
Right.
know I'm cool as hell. He could come to me and talk to me about anything. But he know he
Anything.
can't call me and be like, yo, dad, meet me at the bootleg. He know he can't do that.
Yeah. It's called a respectful relationship, man.
Man, let me
Because
tell you
you
something.
entrusted them and you instilled in them.
Let me
can
tell you how
call
gangster this shit is.
about anything, though.
Let me tell you how gangster this shit is. My son don't call me for shit. Like, I'm gonna tell you how good, boy, Trey will not call me for nothing. If he if he need a ride to the airport or some shit like that, yeah, you see what I'm saying? And I know what that is. He just want to have some freeway time where we can kick it. You see what I'm saying?
Kick it before he dip.
Yeah, chew some fat before we get out of here. But other than that, boy, he gonna call him mom. Look, his mama gonna ask for him. Hey, look, and he don't, and it ain't often. Like, seriously speaking, like that's one thing I admire about him. He gonna pull himself up by the bootstraps and he gonna try to go get it. Now, if it just don't work out, if it don't work out, he got enough sense to call him mama. And that's the only thing I preach to him. Like, look, bro, don't think you got to take this shit on the shoulder every time shit. Like, if you need help, ask. That's what we here for. But boy, he ain't calling me. He'll call Nick all day. Boy, he gonna call daddy. Like, and the thing is, number one, I don't think that they think that they can't call me. They know they can call me. They know I'm gonna give it up every time because I know they ain't bad kids. Like they shoot their shot.
Right.
This is the problem. I'm gonna be 50 Cent. I got 21 questions.
Yeah.
I got 21 questions.
Hold on, Keith. But hold on. Have you thought about this? Don't worry. I get where you coming from, but maybe you raised your child to have strength.
True. Oh, true. 100%.
So,
but they also know what's gonna come with
our children. That, like, growing up, bro, like with my parents, my dad instilled certain things in me, and he was like an A1 hustler. But it was certain things that he put in me that when he said, before you call me for, I want you to be able to go see, can you do it for yourself?
I need to be your last resort.
That's it. Yep.
I wish. Now, Keith,
I got you.
Yeah.
You go do it.
See how Beck said he had his dad there. Keith, you said you never knew your father.
Bro,
your grandparent. But you knew who your dad was. Okay. Let's switch up the dynamics a little bit, man. How y'all feel about fathers that know where their kids at and pay their child support, but won't go do nothing with the kid
Scum.
because they still bitter of the mama?
Scum.
Let me give you a quick
Scum,
story.
bro.
This was my daddy.
Listen. You hold on. I'm
I'm
gonna let you go. Look, but you asked me
Go
how
ahead.
I feel. That scum. You know what scum is?
Yeah.
Scum is different than dirt. Like dirt is
Yeah.
what it is. It's dirt. But scum is
Scum is sticky, gritty.
it's the shit that come off of you when you bathe and you just let
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you got to range in the
dirt.
toilet bowl. Like I mean in the bathtub and man, that's
You can't just wipe that scum with a towel. It's gonna smear.
You gotta
get
spray
that
that
bleach.
shit.
and get it
Yeah,
clean
that,
it, yeah.
that's scum,
Yeah.
bro. But go ahead, bro.
Okay. Right. So this is where me and my daddy right now defer to this day because it's gonna get real deep. This is his excuse to me.
Mm.
I paid my child support. I did what I was supposed to do. I paid my child support. I stayed less than 2 miles away. We'll give him 3. I stayed less than 3 miles away from my daddy in Chicago my whole life. Back then, child support was number $50 per child, probably. He told me, I raised you, I did what I had to do because I paid my child support. And guess what I told him? Excuse my language. I said, child support didn't teach me how to fuck, didn't teach me how to fight, didn't teach me how to drive, didn't teach me how to do nothing. And I probably didn't see none of it because it was number $50 or so, and that went to my mom.
Mm-hmm.
But then will try to give me advice right now on something to do for my daughter, and I won't take it, and then he get mad. How can you get mad when you've never taught me anything in my whole life? I've never seen you do anything but work in your life and come home. I've never seen you drive a car. I've never seen you live on your own until now that you're in an old folks. So yeah, I get deep with my shit. I get real with it. And you expect me to take advice from you on how to raise my child. Do you know what he told me when me and when me and my daughter's mother first had our child? And by the way, we only slept together once. My daughter was meant to be here, bro.
Right.
He told me she tripping, just leave her alone and pay your child support. She'll be all right. Do you know what my little daughter would be right now if I'd have left my daughter alone with her mom?
Thank you.
And it's 4 years. And she got a great mom.
See, I ain't gonna sit here
She
and
got a
lie.
great
Look,
mom, but still.
but look, I'm gonna be
Go
honest
ahead.
with you, man. Like, from what you telling me, sometimes it's just better not to even know who the fuck your dad is. I'm better off not even knowing who my dad is than going through that.
Man.
I swear to God,
But
bro.
then
Like,
how
I'm
I
way
did-
more better
He got
off.
a new son. Bro, he got a new son. Had another son, right?
Mm-hmm.
And does everything for him right now to this day. This man like 28, 30-something years old. 30-something. And does everything for him. And get mad at me when I tell him I don't want to hear what you do for him. What you mean you don't want to hear? I said, well, do I tell you when I do something for my mother? Because I know that's sting him. Because my mama left his ass. Because he was wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that sting him. No, you don't give a fuck about that. I said, I know. Exactly. So why would I care? What would me and my other brother care? Why you bragging on what you've done for him when you've never done nothing for us?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? On my wedding day to my ex-wife, he was supposed to pay for my DJ. The day of the wedding when we supposed to pay the DJ.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, I already done. The nigga called and say he ain't doing it.
On the day of?
The day of, bro. And then tell me you just you paid for my whole auntie's reception. Or bought her whole furniture set or some shit. Like, why would you tell me something that you did for my other little brother? Me and my brother feel like you telling us that you either do 2 things. To throw it in our face, or to say, this is what I did for him and F y'all, because you angry with my mom. Fathers out there, child support ain't shit, whether you paying it or not. That baby needs your attention. That baby needs your time. Don't be a Disneyland father. And what I mean by that is a nigga that pick up the baby every now and then and spend some time, or when it's time to look good and take him on the trip. No, man, be a father. That shit ain't easy. It ain't meant to be easy. But raising you wasn't easy either. You feel what I'm saying? So right now to this day, me and my daddy had that kind of conflict. You know what I'm saying? And I respect him. I won't curse at him and get off the phone with him. But I'm going to tell him, like, bro, when it comes to that, he couldn't take it. When I told him, when it comes to that, I don't need your advice. Because I ain't never seen you do anything worthy of of raising a child. You feel what I'm saying? And you can't take that personally. You can't be mad at that. I'm being honest. So y'all cats, when y'all daughters is calling somebody else daddy, because that's who been around and you ain't, but you been paying a little child support. and you know where you at. You in the same city with your child. Shame on you. You scum, man. You should be in your child's life. Now, if the mother's making it tough, then it is, but still fight for your child because guess what? That child gonna grow up and say, why you ain't come for me? Why you ain't fight for me? And you're gonna look
Facts.
silly.
Facts.
When you hear your child or your son or your daughter calling somebody else daddy. Right now, my bonus daughter, I'm her daddy. In her daddy face, I'm her daddy.
Let me
You know
tell
what
you
I'm saying? She
something,
had a
look.
car accident.
Look, let me tell you something. And I'm just being a bean with you. Like, that was one of my biggest fears, bro, in life. Not
Man.
being there so my kids would know me as being daddy, bro. And having
Daddy.
and then somebody else around and they calling that man daddy. Like, boy, that bothers me. I like, bro,
Never.
I just don't know how other people are wired up like that. But me personally,
Like that. I can't do it.
Boy, I can't do it, bro.
Bro, I'm glad I'm gonna keep it real. I think having a baby at an older age is good. For all y'all young cats that's watching this.
That
I
was
just had
one
my
of the
first,
questions.
I'm 48 years old.
Look. That's one of the questions I had for you, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, you say you 48 years old, right?
I had my baby at 44. She just turned 4 in February.
My question is, are you a better daddy having your child at the age of 44? Like, I had my first child. Trey was 20. I was 21.
Yeah.
No, I was 22.
Man.
I'm sorry, 22.
I'm a wonderful dad at this age. I was just gonna say I recommend it, man. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if I'd have been younger and had my child, man, I was reckless, bro. I'm getting high. I'm kicking it. I'm from state to state. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting it in, and I don't think I would have been the man. Like dudes say they men because of their age or whatever. No, that don't make you a man. I swear to God, I didn't. My whole life changed that's what changed my life. My daughter. My whole life changed when I had my daughter, and that's when I became a man. At 44 years old.
Me too,
Because
bro. Like my daughter, like I had Kyrell when I was 22, because I'll be 45. He just turned 23. So yeah, I had him at 22. It get mixed up in that 21, 22 range because of the months.
Yeah.
But he didn't know nothing about what I've been through because I was done with the streets by the time he got of age to understand what was going on. But my daughter, 5 years after that, when I had her, it was later on in life. And now it's like I done made a whole lot of mistakes and this, that, and the third, and now I'm understanding. And it just now I got a daughter, and it really changed your whole thought complex for it. Man, it changes everything, bro. I don't know what it is.
It's crazy. I used to see Black with his daughters, and he was younger than me. I used to see Black with his daughters, and I'd be like, damn, boy, he going, ooh. You know what I'm saying? Not in a bad way, but just had to grow up at a young age. So I'm like, damn. And luckily I dodged the bullet. What I did in life, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't mine. And that's a crazy thing too, because I chased the child for a long time, bro, and found out that baby wasn't mine. You know what I'm saying? Every time I tried to find out where she went to school, she would switch schools up on her. She would move. You know what I'm saying? I came in town on the baby birthday one time and found out through a whole bunch of other people. I was like, yeah, I know she's gonna have a party somewhere. I need to find out. And one of my homies was like, that's your baby? He was like, man, that's Michael, baby.
Wow.
So the whole time I'm sitting breaking bread, because I'm away. This doing later rock time. This Bogart time. I got money in my pocket. I'm spending money, bro. Every time she called, it was money, and I'm sending, taking out my daughter to some old other dude on child support.
How long did that go on?
Man, years. Let's just say years.
Look, bro, I'm being honest with you, that cutthroat, because that makes sense why she would just bounce and she would never, because if you would have got around the child, you were going to be like, man, that she ain't mine.
Come on, man. I did. I was around the child, but when I would talk to her on the phone, you could tell her conversations was being coached. When I would be around her, she would be around us all the time. It just was ignorant. I just started noticing shit. So
how did you find out how did you find out she wasn't yours?
Swab, secretly swab, secretly swab, foul, red in the jaw piece, foul, sniper. So, I'm sorry, my phone died. So it's crazy because I could never, like Hold on. Can you see me?
Nope, you got your camera on.
There we go. So the way my my oldest daughter, my bonus daughter, like the way, shout out to Maya. I love you. I love you, little chicken little. So, but the way she treat her biological father and the way she treat me, I could never see Maya treat me like that or her. Say, you feel what I'm saying?
Night and
Like,
day.
no, that's my seed. That's my blood. And I'm going to change my whole life, bro. I'm talking about, yes, to answer the question, I'm glad I had a baby at a later age because it grew me up and it made me, to become a man, you have to learn, you got to make sacrifices. And that's what becoming a man is.
Yeah, and see,
You
that's
know,
my and see
be out every night.
but see, that's my point. It because like Kennedy is 5 years younger than Kyrell. So with Kyrell, you know, for the first 3 years of his life, I was locked up.
Okay.
Then like year 4, me and then mama won together because I came back out of prison on a vengeance tour. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
It happens.
yeah,
It happens.
it is what it is. It's par for the course. But you know,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like we ended up back together. But by the time Kennedy was born, you know, she's 5 years younger than Trey. So, you know, Trey's 6 at the time, 7. No, I think even Trey had to be like 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to be like 10.
Okay.
So I'm definitely out the streets. I'm just really working in school and shit like that. But my mindset was totally different when she came here. And when she came here with like, I'm a little bit more mature. I understand what I got and what I'm trying to have. And it was like, boy, I am not playing no games with her. Like the old saying go, bro, I'll kill a brick and put a fly in the hospital.
I'll kill a brick about her. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no, like, you know, man, you ever put your hand on my daughter, boy? I'll keep, like, boy, do it again and I'm going to hurt. Ain't no do it again.
Yeah, I ain't
That's
got
why
like we ain't even, I'm not even finna have all them type of conversations. Like, you ain't,
no
I don't
get
even
another
like,
chance.
nah, bro.
That's why I said she's going to know through the status of her daddy the type of dudes to deal with. He take her out on the date, he gonna open that door. He gonna open that door. And people can say it's old fashioned or whatever, I don't care. And she ain't paying. Now I can see if it's his birthday or something, but she also gonna learn that somebody that's rocking with her, you know what I'm saying? Take him out too sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But she gonna go on a date and have and they gonna ask her to go on her purse, and she gonna be like, I ain't never had to go on my purse, my daddy's me.
The truth of the matter is when it comes to girls, like daddy is their first idea of a man.
Right.
Dad is gonna be the first boyfriend. Dad is gonna be the first husband. Like she's gonna understand what a man is supposed to be off the representation of her father. Point blank. Period.
Dude, me and my daughter mother went through it so much, but my daughter loved me to death. The look in her eyes when she see her daddy, I'm like a Superman in her eyes. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'm like a super, and the feeling is like none other feeling in the world, man. That little girl changed my whole life. Watching her grow up, watching me, watching her sound and her little voice, just her ways, and she's such a little lady. And I can't be rough with her when she do bad. You know what I'm saying? That little face and it, them little girls break you down.
Man, I don't think I told back there. I think I told my daughter no, like use the word like no, I ain't finna do that like maybe once. Yeah. Maybe once. Yeah. Like straight up. Number one, she don't ask for no astronomical shit. Like she's not one of those. But like it just I don't know, man. You know what I mean? I being honest with you, like with my son, I've had to be stern with him to prove a point, but shit, Trey got what he wanted. Like it just it was what it was. Like unless he
earned it too, though.
That's what I was finna say. If he didn't earn it, though,
he's gonna earn everything he get.
If Kyrell didn't earn it, he ain't gonna get it.
He ain't gonna get it.
You might have to wait till Christmas, big dog. You see what I'm saying? Like straight up. But
I mean, just to try to add to that, I think that just goes to the parenting skills of who you are, as in showing like you gave your son strength, and
Yeah.
he, you know what I mean? Like we raise our
Yeah.
kids,
Yeah.
especially the son. Like having a son, I only got one
Okay.
child in my life, one boy. He'd be 22 in May.
That's what's up.
But I didn't
Man, I can't
understand.
wait to get there.
Yeah, but I didn't understand that I was giving him strength along the way.
Yeah. Yeah,
And I'm
man.
like, man, I'm raising a strong young man.
Yeah,
This
man.
but nothing.
It's in him. It's
Yeah,
in him.
yeah.
I remember one time, this raising the child is new to me. I learned through Black. I used to watch Black with his kids. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time my daughter came in the door and like she ain't like hug one of her cousins or it was somebody, and I was like, give him a hug, give her a hug. And my other cousin, she's a teacher, she's like, don't do that. I was like, what you mean? She's like, if she don't want to hug somebody, don't make her hug her. She don't have
Right.
to be nice to everybody. She don't have to accept. And that shit just hit me as a new parent. Like, damn, I'm learning. You feel what I'm saying? I'm learning. It's just things that I'm learning that I don't know as a
Well, your
48-year-old man being a parent.
Your child, you being a parent, I told this to my son a long time ago that I remember my son moved with me in Virginia. He was in the 8th grade. I had him all like his whole high school year. So I had to understand that he helped me grow up. He helped me grow up.
Mm-hmm.
And that's sometimes it be a two-part thing. They help us grow up, and we help them become better people.
Yeah, we do.
Hold on,
Yeah,
I'm gonna rephrase. That we help them become better people. We help them become better than us.
Well, I'll take it the first. I know what you're trying to say. We help them become the best versions of themselves. We can't say that they're going to be better than us. It's still going to depend a whole lot on them. You know, I'm speaking from a standpoint of, 17 to 23-year-old. So it's like they're going, you can only give the advice that you give, set the examples that you're going to give, and hope that they be the best versions of themselves. Because they still got to live. You see what I'm saying? And I think the worst thing that a parent
like the
can
Bible
do,
says, train them in the way that they're supposed to go.
Right. And the worst thing a parent can do, even with training them in the way that they're supposed to go, is put expectations on them.
Right.
Once you start, I was just going to say, any expectations that you have of your child, get rid of them.
Get rid of them.
Because their life is not your life.
That's it.
Get rid of them.
You
Do
can't
not
put
expectations on your children because you will be disappointed.
You just got to let them do what they do and let them figure this out. And as long as you putting a good foot forth as far as putting it out, I'm here for you. Now, when you start fucking up, I'm here for you too, to let you know that you fucking up.
I'm here for you too.
You know what I'm saying?
Bottom line.
That's it.
Yeah,
and
that's the problem. These parents be too scared to have their kids mad at them, bro. They want to be their kids' friends so bad that they be hurt when their kids be mad at them. No, your kid gonna be mad at you. You got to be a parent. But you don't realize, child, that all your other cousins think I'm the coolest people in the world. Remember how you used to think your parents was
our parents? Damn, how mad we got at them about something that they were trying to give us. Some discipline game they tried to give us. They ain't care about no friendship. We their child.
Yeah. To us, our parents was the worst because they had to discipline us. But to everybody else, our other cousins and shit, our parents was the coolest in the world. Everybody wanted to stay at our crib, and we didn't realize that as children because they had to do what? Discipline us. They were our parents. Like you said, your son won't call you for nothing. He know to call his mama, have her ask you because he knows you're going to say yeah to her. But still, when you do it, you're going to do what? You're going to interrogate him. What you need this for? Why you need it? Why you need it? And that's what they want to avoid. But at the same time, you got to remember. You feel what I'm saying? I am not your friend. I am your friend. If you need me and you want to talk, I am here in a friend of that sense. But when it comes to life, I am your father. I am your parent.
I'm your teacher.
Guidance.
I'm your teacher. Your guidance. That's all that. And see, that's the whole thing. They try to skip that part. And that's my biggest thing with both of them. It's like, you can't skip it. It ain't there's no cheat code to life. Like, you're gonna have to live.
Life.
Like, point blank.
You're gonna have to live.
You're gonna have to live.
You know, how probably lonely a little girl feel without her daddy coming up in this world.
That's crazy. I ain't never thought about it, but you're absolutely right.
You know how lonely that feel? Like a boy, we'll get our way through. Like some of us will. The strong of us will. The strong survive. But can you imagine a little girl with no daddy, no protection, no nothing?
I ain't really like, bro. You
Thinking
right.
about that shit, like, man, come on, man. Man, the day my daughter came from the hospital, the very next day I went and filed for joint custody. No cap. The very next day, because me and her mama weren't getting along. So guess what? My dad wasn't there for me. My daughter gonna know no matter what happened, I fought for her. So you ain't gonna be able to put me out of life. I'm gonna put myself on child support. And I'm gonna make the guidelines so beautiful that the judge gonna say, you better take this. We chasing dudes for $50 child support payments. And he's offering this and this. I made that shit so, man, my ex-girlfriend will vouch for this. I went to court myself and said, Your Honor, I will give her this many hundreds a month. I will put the baby on my insurance. I will pay for the baby's daycare and all of that. All I ask for is for her to have my last name and for me to be able to file her on my taxes every other year. And every other year we split holidays. Boy, that judge made that lady. And then it's the thing. I went and filed for this. How about I had to get a paid lawyer? They paid for her lawyer and everything. The state paid for her lawyer and everything, bro. Her lawyer had to tell her, like, this is good. Like, sign this shit. And to this day, we've been cool on it. Now I'm off. How about that? We just went the other day, and I got taken off child support by my daughter's mother.
But of course, the state ain't gonna be on your side. You gotta understand, like, the state ain't gonna be on your side simply because it ain't set up like that.
They taking money from me and ain't even giving it to her. She like, no, you giving me too much money already. I'm finna go and have you take off child support. Like, we got a great understanding now. We got a whole house that neither one of us live at, but it's for the baby. It's for the baby.
That's a can of worms on why the state acting like that.
You feel what I'm saying? They don't even, how they taking child support from you and they giving it to her?
I mean, you know why the state acting like that. It ain't no secret. They just want to take the black man out the establishment. They want to take it out the house. Like, because if the black man ain't there, that's why you got all these Thundercats out here rolling around now.
Yeah. You see that judge's face when she said, I want to take him off child support.
Say that again, back.
The judge asked her 3 times, are you sure? Are you sure? We looking like,
hold on,
Lord. She the one who came to say this.
Hold on, Look, hold on. What you say, back?
They call it economics, man.
What that mean?
Economics is what the so-called systematically put in place for things of that nature.
The black man
to not be in the household. Like when you think about Section 8 and stuff like that, all that is called economics.
Talk it, black. We're gonna give you this help. But your black man can't be in your house with you.
Yeah, so that's economics 101. Like,
what type of shit is that?
What economics is, and I know I got on my outfit, so I look like I'm supposed to speak on this, so I'm gonna speak on it.
Come on now.
That's what it's about. Like, economics is pretty much separating systematically the black man away from a lot of stuff in the female life.
Right.
It's to separate us from the household to create.
It ain't the female life, it's the black community.
The black community.
Because if you ain't got no males, if you don't have no males in any community, you're gonna have absolute chaos. There's nobody there to enforce the discipline.
Let's walk it down now. Let's walk it down.
That's right.
We know some killers in our lives. Just being real. We know some dudes that's got some felonies. We don't, I can't tell you one person in the world that I know that has 30-something felonies, and that is alive or on the street, but our president do. So now let's walk it all the way down. We got a felony, right? Because of the system that we was set up in the hustle and we go to jail. Now we come home, we can't get a job, right? So when we get back to our families and at the house, she done had to get some assistance because we was in jail, right? But now that we get out, we can't get a job, but we also can't go to the house that you give that where our family is because you're giving her some food stamps.
Well, you gotta understand too, it goes a little bit deeper than that because it ain't that we caught a felony, it's because they designed that from.
That's what I'm saying, in a system.
Like me and Keith spoke on this a while ago, but when you take the male figure out of any household, see, they're not gonna take them out of the Caucasian, the Mexican. But when you take them out of any household, you're gonna disrupt. It's chaos. Period.
Dude, did you know in St. Louis, when the child is born, the father has to go legal in Illinois. The father has to legalize himself as the father. Off the rip, all custody is the mother's.
You breaking up, look. We couldn't hear that. What you said now?
When a child is born, the father has to go legalize himself as the father of that child. The mother has full, complete control and custody of the baby when she's born, when he or she is born. The father has to go legalize himself as the child.
That's everywhere.
How
If your ass ain't there to sign that birth certificate when that baby born, if that mama don't ask you, that's your ass, Mr. Poe, man.
Ridiculous, right?
You gonna have to put some work in, get genetic DNA. See, I look, bro, I just got a good one. I ain't had to do that for my son because I wasn't here. I was locked up, but she knew it was mine. Yeah. I knew it was mine. You look at this nigga right now, you gonna know we out there. It's yours. You see what I'm saying? But my daughter, like, bro, I would like, so
yeah.
It's like that everywhere, look.
Man, look here, man. Well, my daughter mother told me she was pregnant. And to this day, I still apologize to her. I told her she was a downright bald-faced lie. That lady told me 7 days after we had intercourse that she was pregnant. I said, oh, no.
Man, you were part of a boy band. You were part of a boy band, bro.
Right.
Like
I said, but no, then at this time I ain't. Right. You stupid. Now, 7 days later, I'm like, man, you think you got a meal ticket? You think I'm stupid? And she stood on business about it the whole 9 months. When the day the baby came, bruh, I went and got tested, sent them to the hospital to test the baby, and got the results the same day. That shit cost money. I had to know. Boy, I just knew it was finna be negative. You know how many times in my past I done went through this and it was not mine? So I'm like, yeah, especially at 44, I know it ain't mine. When that lady read, when I unfolded that paper she gave me at that desk, at that window, and read that paper, that shit said 99.999% mine.
I'm telling you, yeah.
99.999. I was stuck at the window. Yep. She's like, you need a second? She's like, I got a room back here. You need a second? I was like, yeah. I had to process that shit in that moment. Like, damn, man, she was telling the truth the whole time. But guess what? Good-hearted. Mama raised me right the whole 9 months. I went over there. I checked on her. I made sure she had bread. I made sure she had food. I made sure she was just in case if that baby was mine. Because I used protection and everything. Protection came off in her. If I ever get my daughter's mother on here with her one day, we ever do a family show, she would tell you, protection came off in her, had to go in her with my hand, bro, no cap, and pull it out. One time, we never had sex again in life. My daughter's 4 years old. We had sex once, and it was in the middle of COVID. Her mother was a diehard diabetic. You feel what I'm saying? And Lord Jesus, another miracle. My baby came early. Watch this. Her mama house head got shot up. Her mama falls on her stomach dodging bullets, bro. No lie, I'm out of town. I have no idea. Some stupid shit happened. Some with her daughters or something. I don't know. But the house gets shot up. She got to go to the hospital. They got to take the baby from her. They give birth. She C-sectioned it up, whatever, right? My baby's supposed to be born March 21st. They take my baby February the 10th. My baby was feeding through a tube the whole time. They said as soon as she can drink a bottle by herself, they'll let her home. You know what I'm saying? Tell me why March the 21st, on the day that she was supposed to be born, they came in there and my baby had snatched the tube out of her nose herself. They stuck a bottle in her mouth. She starts drinking, bro. They let her come home that day. So on the day she was supposed to be born, that's the day she came home from the hospital. Like a miracle child. My baby went through all of that. And she's a super strong, intelligent, smart little girl, man. You know what I'm saying? They tried to get us to abort that baby. Nah, we stood on that. We stood on that.
Now, see, hold on. The abortion thing in the black community is something that systematically that's what they want you to do.
Yeah, we stood on that. Like, nope, not at all. Not at all. And to this day, I'm glad. The best decision I ever made in my life, bro. The best one.
I'd be dead. What was that best decision? I'm sorry.
To not abort my daughter.
Yeah.
To not abort my daughter.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? The doctors was telling us to do it. The doctors was telling us to do it.
Man,
The
you got a
doctors was
whole,
like,
you got a
"Oh, why
whole,
stop it?"
man, that's a whole matrix, man. Like at the end,
Look,
like
hold on.
just being honest
Once
with you.
again, people, economics teaches you abortion, the Plan B, the Plan B pill.
They throwing them motherfuckers back like they Skittles. And I ain't talking about blue dolphins.
All that is built for population control for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so okay. Let me come back on camera real quick, cause y'all gonna make me open up. You just opened up a whole can of worms, because you know me, I'm Mr. Pushback. I'm Mr. Pushback, babe. I'm benching over here. So
Let's go.
my whole thing is this. This is where I gotta push back with you on this one right here. First of all, back in the Gap, they were pushing all that on us, but we ain't back in the Gap no more. Now I would agree with you with the Plan B and shit like that, because I know how our culture moves. That Plan B shit is more for our culture than it is for any other culture. Because we got the loosest culture out here. Well, I ain't gonna, it's no knock on my beautiful black queens, but we loose out here. It ain't just on y'all, it's on the men too. We loose. We like to have a good time sexually, this, that, and the third. I'm retired from that. My jersey is in the rafters. So if my wife run across this video, I ain't talking about me, baby. I'm just talking about the culture. Now,
I'm gonna retire as soon as I find a wife.
So
as soon as I find a wife.
So look. So with that, think about this. Now, with the when we think about Back in the Gap, because we all are old enough to think about Back in the Gap and how they were pushing the Planned Parenthood and how they were pushing the abortion. All of a sudden now, that's not the thing. Oh, we can't be doing this no more. You see what I'm saying? This, that, and the third, and yada yada, boom, boom. It's like, what? Like, we know that us as a people, we regenerate like rabbits.
Fast. Not faster than the Mexicans. Shout out to them. I mean, or whatever.
but everybody don't do it like we do it.
They don't.
Just read between my lines, though. You see what I'm saying? I just wanted to throw that out there and see how y'all felt about that.
But no, I feel the same way. It's just that I know at the end of the day that once it got beat, so we talked about this though, fam. It got outside of us, and it started affecting them and other races. That's when all the oh my God.
Look here, man. Look here, man. There, and we're gonna say the word there. Their population is becoming extinct. All them good old boys.
Why y'all throwing haymakers like this, bro? Stop throwing them haymakers
man, let
like
go.
that, man. Go ahead.
Man, this KDTV, man. This street facts. This KDTV. This KDTV, man. This street facts. We don't get nothing.
Let go.
Man, look here. Their whole race is becoming extinct. They, for years, tried to get rid of us and all that, and now guess what's happening? Their children are mating with ours. Which means what? We're pushing them further out of the way. And that DNA, that melon, is starting to rule the way it should have and the way it did in the beginning.
No, the way it always has, though. We just fell for a story time at bedtime when we fell asleep and we thought that this was reality. Like, it's not.
That's all it was.
That's all it was. It was just like laying down at bedtime and let me tell you a story. Let me read you a book. And we just bought into that, but it's always been there. I mean, just really think about it.
How about this, though? How do we feel when it's on the other hand? Because if you Google a picture of the Jacksons, their new generation, they're all white. All of them. Look at them.
You talking about what Jackson?
The Jackson, the Jackson family.
Yeah, okay.
Google their grandchildren right now. Google their kids. All of them are white. They white kids.
Well,
like they white.
But you got to understand something too, though.
They still got us in them, but they look more white.
But that's true. But the money can stay with them.
There you go.
For us, they
for
become
us what? Hold on. For us what?
Right.
What you talking about for us? Why the money can't stay with us too?
No, of course the money can stay with us. I'm talking about for them. I ain't talking about for us. I'm talking about for them.
But why is the money? Why is the fact that they can turn themselves into a whole different complexion, and now they're safer with the money staying with them, and we can't be in that same ballpark?
Right.
That's my point.
Well, make it, bro, because the way you approached it, yeah, I know.
No, I ain't approaching no way. No. We're not gonna do that with me because at the end of the day, that's all that I'm saying.
I
Systematic.
think he's saying they still scared. They still
Yeah,
scared of
because
the fact to let the
because
money.
No,
go.
let Beck get his point out, cause I'm
Yeah.
really interested in this.
Yeah,
Okay.
because that Jackson family you talking about, they're
Yeah.
the minority. They're the minority, bro.
Yeah.
They're the
Yeah.
minority.
They are the minority now.
Because they the minority, guess what they said? Well, at least we can send the money over there to them. From that, from what they built over there with him before he changed his nose and mouth and all that
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
We're gonna send the money over there.
Yeah.
But it's us to understand that we control the money.
All right,
Yeah.
so stop right there. So what you saying is, in order for them to feel more protected about what they have accomplished and what they have gained, they'll rather turn themselves into them and send the money that way than just what the hell that say about us, bro?
No, that's what they say about them, Key.
what
Because
they
that's
say
just how
about
they
them.
always been. Let's
Because
That's
see,
crazy. That to me, that's crazy work, bro. Because
It
to me,
is.
it's like, bro, I
Think
know
about it.
what's going on over there, but just to protect this right here, like, so what the hell really going on to where we ain't feeling safe with building generational wealth like that?
Wealth, bro. That's why I dig holes, man.
Hold up. But to your point though, fam, it don't say nothing about us because at the end of the day, this is what I also feel about.
Them folks started off looking like you, boy. Them folks had a nose just like you, boy. You could be
Exactly.
a Jackson, boy.
But
I'm
guess what,
looking
though?
at you, boy. You look like goddamn Tito, boy. You might be a little Jermaine. You could be a
But guess
Jackson,
what,
boy.
But guess what though? They feel weak.
Thank you. I was finna say it. I was waiting y'all finish so I can go ahead. So I can
They feel
chime in.
weak, bro.
Let me tell
They
you
feel
something, man.
Those
They
are the
came around at a
those are the weak fruits.
All right,
Yeah.
now go ahead, look. I want to hear that. Go ahead, look.
They came in at a time. Remember the girls on TV was skinny and they was all white girls, blondes.
Look,
Look
hold
how
on. Look. Let me give them context. We're talking about the Jacksons, talking about Michael Jackson, the Jackson 5, and all them, that family, and how they went from looking like us to looking like them. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like straight up.
Yeah.
And that's where we at right now. So go ahead, look. You got it.
So they came up at a time.
No,
Hold on.
let them go. Let them go back. Let them go.
They came up at a time where them, as we say, were the ish. So they felt. You feel what I'm saying? They was all on TV. We remember used to be skinny little white girls. Now it's thick white girls, thick black girls on TV. It's more melanin on TV. We're running TV. We're running the radio waves, everything now. And they stuck. They got stuck back there because guess what? You couldn't be true to yourself. Hollywood changed you. You let the world change who you were when the world loved who you were.
Mm-hmm.
The same world that loves who y'all became, who y'all came to us as,
Right.
that's the same world that y'all changed yourself for.
Right.
They loved already who y'all was. That whole
Right.
Jackson family. Janet stayed true. Reby stayed true. But all the boys.
Janet got her nose did though. Like, we ain't finna walk past that. Janet
Okay,
got her
well,
nose
I
did,
ain't
and
talking
she got
about-
paler than a motherfucker too
But
now.
how many more blacks getting their nose and face did nowadays? You got sisters out there doing rubber lips and stuff.
No, but see,
Well, for no reason.
it's always been that because we weren't happy with who we were.
That's what I'm saying. They weren't happy about who they was. I'm gonna keep it real, and people don't like when I say it, but I keep it real. Michael Jackson didn't come back to us until he got in trouble. How many times, man? Michael Jackson barely did any states, any tours in the state. He stayed overseas. He stayed until he got in trouble with them kids. That's when he started going to the tours of the black churches. Now you got Farrakhan them behind you. Now I'm keeping it real, man. Michael Jackson had 2 security guards. Y'all ever seen the real true Lifetime story? The man had 2 security guards with him that he didn't pay for like a year and a half, and had the money, and had them go. One time he had them going Christmas shopping with him, right? And he picking out toys for his kids, and he told them, "Why y'all not getting stuff for your kids for Christmas?" They was like, "We ain't been paid in 3 months." And he was like, oh, and just walked off and kept shopping for his kids.
Oh,
This
he
is all
said,
true
hold
facts.
on. What he said? Oh.
He said, oh, and walked off and kept shopping in the store.
Fuck?
And kept shopping, but he walking around. Look,
Hey,
they protected him.
excuse
and
my
his
language,
kids.
y'all, but what?
I promise you, bro. The man walking around with a suitcase with more than 250,000 in it, but he won't spend none of that on the gifts, and he getting that with the credit cards. You feel what I'm saying? But won't get these folks nothing.
So you
Had these
saying?
folks
So
credit-
what you saying is Mike was cutthroat with the bread?
Man, Mike was cutthroat with the bread, and Mike didn't fuck with us until Mike got in trouble.
They said Mike was a real life gangster, boy. They said Mike was a crip, and Mike was
Man,
a
Mike
real
was a
life
crip.
gangster, cuz.
Mike said everything, but he was gangster because guess what? His Paul McCartney, y'all bought Paul McCartney.
I seen the video of him throwing up the C's with the dudes out in Cali. But
man, look here, man. Mike didn't fuck with us until Mike
Hold
got in trouble.
on. What you finna? Hold on. What you finna say back?
I seen the whole
sorry.
like when he was throwing up the C's with the Crips, but I think that at the end of the day, black people get so tricked at the time, bro. They get so tricked out their position. And they
Man,
become
people gonna be so mad at me for saying it, but I don't care.
Hold on. Go ahead,
I
man.
don't care.
My bad.
I'm just gonna say it, bro. Black people get so tricked out their position, bro, to the point where,
man,
like, you gotta understand something about the Willie Lynch,
man.
memoirs.
Look, before you get into the Willie Lynch, I want you to understand the position of Michael Jackson. The nigga, excuse me, y'all, I got to use the N word, but the nigga owned the Beatles masters, nigga. What are we like?
Come on,
when
man.
we talk about position,
He had a pork rind face.
All right,
Position?
so hold on.
You talking about
Bet what he
something on your eye?
Hold on. Bet what kind of face he had.
He had a pork rind face.
He had a what? Pork rind face?
He was, boy, if you remember Michael Jackson, bro, that nigga had a big nose with bumps on it.
Oh shit.
Bro. By the time
the man looked like the Michael Myers mask.
Hold on. By the time that man hair caught on fire, man, that man had to change his whole complexion.
Hey, hold on. I gotta come back on camera. Hold on now. When he was doing the Pepsi commercial, he was still. He was 75%. He was 75% still Mike. You see what I'm saying?
He was about 85.
Like the nigga ain't turned the Skeletor. He did not turn the Skeletor until later on. Now I'm gonna tell you like straight up. Bet you're absolutely right.
Yep.
He did turn the Skeletor. I'm being honest with you. Like straight up.
I
don't know why he did.
He looked like.
I don't believe
like
it
the
was
mascot.
Vitiligo. I don't believe it was Vitiligo. I don't believe it was none of that.
No, me neither.
But he did turn the Skeletor. And I
Man,
digress.
the man
turn it
looked
back over.
The man looked like the mascot from the South.
And this guy literally was, you gotta understand, his fan, like, man, this is the first dude I seen in my life that had people pass out.
Grown men, Micah.
Grown men,
boy, bloody ever.
Look. This is the image, like when people say Michael Jackson and like your most iconic vision of him. I don't know if they was at an airport in the desert. I can't forget. I forget the background. I want to say like it was an airport or the middle of a city or something. And he had like hundreds of people running behind him. And he had that. It wasn't a Thriller jacket, but it was a jacket. It was red.
That gold
with the gold fringes and stuff like
shoulders,
that on. Yeah,
like
and he was running, man. And the Jerry curl stopped about right here. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He had them aviator frames on.
Yeah.
He was just running. He was running like this right here. He was running. And he had everybody behind him. And it was like, who is this dude? You see what I'm saying?
Right now, if I can find this damn photo right now, I got Michael Jackson Off the Wall album right now. So
man, look here. One of the great.
Hold on. Wait. The Michael Jackson that I'm talking about and the Off the Wall Michael Jackson are two totally different Michael Jackson.
But you gotta remember something. The Off the Wall album was in the 80s when he was 85.
This was a disco ball suit wearing Michael Jackson.
Let's not get it wrong either. We're not talking about the body of work of Michael Jackson because he is
extraordinary. We ain't talking about
we talking about the person.
I ain't even talking about like, let me say it like this. I ain't even talking about the person. I'm talking about the ideology of the person.
There you go. I'm with that.
I'm
There you
talking.
go.
I don't talk about people. I don't talk about what they done did out here. Like they were put here to do what they did, and they were who they were.
Yeah.
But it's the ideology behind, because it was different versions of Michael Jackson. Remember back when me
Why
and
was
you
he
first
accepted,
started.
though?
Hold on. Because you got on late. Like when it was just me
My
and
bad.
Matt, we were talking about different alter egos and things of that nature. Michael Jackson just adapted. He just adapted to the worlds. See, we like to talk about worlds and talk about their globes, but I like
Yeah.
to say world like a whirlwind and everything just spinning. He was caught up in the spins, and he had several different spins within his lifetime, and he adapted to each. And that's my whole thing. But at the end of the day,
Did he lose himself in adapting to each one of those worlds?
shit,
though?
yeah.
That's what.
Shit,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah, shit,
He
yeah.
adapted. He
boy.
was the giraffe. You know, they say giraffes used to be zebras, and the foliage. And after the floods, the trees grew too high, so they couldn't eat.
Yep.
So they kept stretching their necks. Then they say that's how giraffes came about. They
Right.
used to be zebras.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we saying he a chameleon. He adapted. Is that
I
what
don't
we
know.
saying?
The Jackson family, and you look at Tito, and you look at Jermaine Jackson. First of all, Jermaine Jackson had. When you look at Jermaine Jackson, it's like they just doing too much to themselves. They damn near androids by now.
First
Either way.
of all, how did we even get here? I'm gonna stop this right here.
All
All right, so we like, it was fun. However,
Jeff, that's why I love Hov and his wife.
hold
Because
on.
people can say what they want.
I don't even want to get on Hov and his wife. That's some sticky shit too.
I don't want to get on
Well, I'm
hold.
just
with
saying-
it.
I'm saying when it comes to their brand. When it comes to their brand, bro.
My question is this. When we look at life, all right, and we look at where we at in the world today,
Right.
we got the regime that we have in the White House. We got everything that we're actually going
That's the
through
regime.
in real time.
Real
Right.
time.
So my
Right.
whole thing is, when we look at it all, big picture, in a nutshell, is it the players or is it the game that has changed? Look, you got the flow.
Ooh, players.
Okay, so back, you say the players.
I'm gonna say the players. I'm gonna say the players. Perfect.
And I'm gonna step out there and I'm gonna say it's both.
That's what I was gonna say. No cap. I promise you, I was gonna say both, because a lot of stuff that's being accepted now, we would have never accepted that shit before.
But here's my pushback on that though. Just hear me out. When you play a game, the game rules don't change. What changed the rules of the game is the player.
That's just like the rap game. Everybody in the rap, Dr.
so-
Dre said it best.
So if I play this game with you, so we playing Monopoly. Monopoly been the same way for 75 years.
But this ain't been the
Well,
same
but the
way
ones
for
that win
7
play different.
years or 5 years. That's my point.
It's been
The game
has-
changed back. You
What?
grew up with, like, bro, we from the same place.
Right,
And we laugh about a lot of shit.
right.
These niggas ain't adapted, bro.
That's why.
You adapted back. Everybody else hadn't adapted. Like, the game changed, but the adaptation of the game is something totally different. You gotta adapt to the game. Like, as the game changes, like, the players are different. The game is still the same, but the rules of the game done changed. Like, okay, let me say it like this. When we say the game is the same, right? Spades is a game. Dominoes is a game. Tunk is a game. You see what I'm saying? 21 is a game. Football
Right.
is a game. Basketball is a game. The game's the same, but in all of those games, except for the card games, the rules change.
No,
Lawrence
not the
Taylor.
rules, 'cause
Hold on.
the games are
Yes,
still the
sir.
same.
Yes, sir, the rules. I'm finna show you. Lawrence Taylor would not be Lawrence Taylor right now, bro. I'm gonna tell you why. Because of the effing rules. Period. He couldn't
Okay.
get away with
Okay.
what he did with.
Peep this out, right?
True. I'll give you that.
That's a good example, right? Because we bring up Lawrence Taylor, right? You know that Lawrence Taylor, he's the reason why the left tackle is the highest paid, the second highest player on any NFL team you go look at.
But with Lawrence
left
Taylor, like I don't know what that got to do with
No, no.
anything that we talking about. But what I'm
No, no.
saying is with Lawrence
the mouthful.
Taylor,
Okay.
but with Lawrence Taylor, be Lawrence Taylor in today's football. With Ed Reed, be Ed Reed in today's football.
Yeah,
But see, that's what make it the difference. See, Bat said the players change. See, the rules are still basically the regular rules are the same. It's been some rules changed and added, but the players are different because Jordan came along, right? We had Dr. J before Jordan. Jordan came along. He was a different player. He just did different shit to get his goals, like Dr. Dre said in the rap game.
But he
All
stayed in the
rappers are
same
talking about.
rules
Hold
of
on,
the
one
game.
second. Hold on, one second. Give me this. All rappers are saying the same thing. Who you are, what you got, or about a sucker MC. It's just the ones that say it different, and which they are. They talk about who I am. I'm this, I'm that. What you got? I got a Maybach. I'm balling. I got a padded for Lee. Or about a sucker MC. It's just the ones that say it the slickest stand out more. The ones that play the games different stand out more. That's
To your
what he's
point. To
saying
your
with
point.
that.
All right,
Now
let
we
him
get
go,
to the
look.
point where we get to the point where we go from Tupac to an NBA young boy or a King Von. Same game. The players different.
Players. Different players.
Now the players is changing the rules.
So
But the rules,
okay.
but now I see where you coming
Okay.
from, Keith, 'cause
Hold
the
on.
rules are changing now.
The rules are changing. See, here's the
A little
thing.
bit. Now that he said that, from young boy to Pac, yeah, like the
rules
are
done
changing.
changed. It's a different. It's a totally different game.
It's like y'all both right, man.
See, that's the thing. It's like it got to be pro and anti. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what keep the dialogue going. So my whole thing is, I'm looking at it like this right here. All right, the game changed, correct? We can all say that certain rules were put in
now
the
we
game,
can get in there,
and now it's like, oh, now I can do this and I can do that. Give you a scenario: Jordan, LeBron. That's the debate. Who's the greatest, LeBron or Jordan? You got some people that feel like that's out here and be like, Jordan's gonna always be the GOAT. Why is Jordan gonna always be the GOAT? Because
6 or 7.
He got 6 straight. All this petty ass foul call and shit. Like, no, they played very physical basketball back then. Yeah. Would LeBron be able to play that type of basketball?
No. Now, the way he cried out, I'm a LeBron fan. I got his jersey on.
Right.
No,
right.
He could
right.
not.
Right. Now stop. Now stop right there. Now stop right there. It ain't LeBron's fault that the rules done changed. LeBron adapted to the rules. See what I'm saying? It's a different game now. Again, the question is, did the game change or the players change?
Both.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. And the players have to adapt with the rules of it. Basketball is still basketball, but the rules change. Yeah. So he has to adapt with this. Now, this is the argument. I feel like, this is just me. I feel like LeBron wouldn't survive in Jordan era. But Jordan
not with the bad boys.
But Jordan would thrive in LeBron's era.
Oh, he'll kill right now.
That's why I say Jordan is the GOAT. Now here go the thing. No. Let me finish. I got one more statement. One more statement. I'm gonna let y'all have it. This the last motherfucking thing that I'm gonna say. That's why I'm a Kobe guy.
Okay.
Cause Kobe survived in that shit. Yeah. And he thrived in that shit.
And still made a name for itself.
Kobe was the last person to write on a chalkboard, and Kobe was the first person with an iPhone in his generation. His class, the people that came through with him, They the same thing as 80s babies, bro. That's
But
why I fuck with Kobe. Cause he got
but
both.
but I feel like that LeBron, Russell Westbrook, or Draymond Green, it's a few guys I felt like would have survived in that hand checking era. Personally,
What?
there's no way you're gonna
What?
tell me that
Boy,
200.
listen.
Boy,
Nigga, the numbers don't lie, nigga. Kobe got how
boy,
many?
how
How
many
many
in
Kobe got?
2003?
How many Kobe got, bro? How
You got
many
five.
Kobe
What,
got?
four?
You
Four?
got five.
Don't
lost
He got
three.
five.
but don't you do that, man. You got Laker gear on over there, boy, and you gonna
He got
disrespect
five.
Bean like that? You gonna
Okay.
disrespect Bean
Bean
like
got
that?
four. He got
No, boy. Bean got 5, boy. He
got
won
five. Okay.
behind MJ. Like,
Let's
what
go.
we talking about?
Okay,
Like,
let's go.
But
Let's
he
go.
also lost to the
Hey,
Detroit
I stand to be
Pistons.
corrected.
That Bean, look,
love
bro, I
y'all.
love Bean, boy. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a Kobe guy.
LA, I love y'all.
I fuck with
LA,
Bean,
I love
boy.
y'all.
Yeah, look, I'm a
West,
Lakers
West,
guy.
I love y'all.
Yeah, I'm a Lakers guy,
Charge
bro.
it to my head, not my heart,
Shit.
LA.
Yeah, I'm a Lakers guy too, bro. I ain't gonna sit here and lie, but Bean got
I mean,
5 on.
just being for real though, in that hand checking era though, it ain't but a few dudes in today's generation that could have played in that era.
I
Period.
don't like Russell Westbrook, man. I don't like Draymond either.
Russell a dog though, bro. He could have.
I know, but
Why
I
you don't like
it 'cause his
them though?
attitude. Because his attitude. I don't like Draymond.
I don't
Because
like
Draymond-
Draymond. I'm being honest with you.
everybody
Draymond a bully. I don't like bullies, bro.
Not even being a bully.
You telling me that Draymond could have
with
played
you.
the bad boy Pistons then, bro? Come on.
Draymond is
you
a bad boy Piston.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, everybody on that court is trying to feed their families. I don't like nobody that's trying to injure somebody purposely. That's bogus as fuck. I don't fuck with Draymond.
That's why I don't fuck with Draymond.
I
Draymond
don't
do
fuck
some
with Draymond
like,
for
bro.
that.
I
When
don't
you
like
try-
all that,
Let
man.
your game speak for itself, man. Let your game speak for itself. That man out there
Draymond
hurting
stomp, man. Do you know how many times Draymond done stomped the motherfucker out on the ground,
Come on, man.
I be looking
And
at him
Russell
like,
Westbrook,
bro,
man, his
what
attitude
part
just
of the
fucked
game
up,
it
man.
did?
What
But
part
see-
of Russell Westbrook's attitude just fucked up, man?
Okay,
His attitude just ugly.
help me understand that, cause I don't see that. Help me understand that.
Like Russell will get on a team, man. And if he ain't the star, he mad because he ain't the star, or he ain't getting as many looks, or Russell just a bully factor. Like I see him trying to bully somebody that ain't a star.
His motive, bro. I like him because of his motive, bro. That's just me personally. Like his motive is like I'm going 100. Man, the man averaged a triple-double for 3 years in a row. I don't know what.
He like an Iverson to me, but guess what? Iverson didn't have that mouth. Let your game speak for itself. Stop crying so much, like really, really crying. You ain't LeBron. So guess what? You ain't gonna get the calls that he gets. So shut him down with your game. Instead of crying about the shit, shut him down with your game.
Practice.
The man averaged a triple-double for 3 years in a row.
Practice.
I know.
Practice.
And I ain't know.
Practice. We talking about practice.
Come on, man. Practice.
But you see, my point is this right here though. He had the same like AI started this shit. Practice.
Braids.
We talking about practice, man.
Man,
You pay me to play in the game.
I'm a Dwayne Wade guy, first of all. I'm gonna just be honest with you.
You a
I'm a
Wade?
Wade. Yeah, I'm a Wade.
Okay. I'm a Sean Kemp guy myself, man. I'm a Sean Kemp guy.
I'm a Wade guy, bro. When we talk about shooting, like I love Kobe, but I'm a Wade guy to be honest, bro.
Okay.
Man, I fuck with Wade.
I think.
I fuck with D Wade. Like I can't take shit away. Like seriously, I can't take shit away with D Wade game and things of that nature.
I bang with D Wade because he's from my city. He's from Chicago, man. I bang with him. He's from Chicago.
The game, bro.
Man,
you gotta think about what. Hold on, stop right there. You gotta think about what now? You gotta think about who gave
LeBron the game, bro. Like you gotta understand.
Everybody before LeBron gave LeBron the game, bro.
No. Let's keep it factual now. When LeBron left Cleveland and went to Miami, I'm a Miami Heat fan to this day. Is Miami Heat above everybody else when it comes to me? Then it's the Lakers. Did everybody else fall above
me? Finish what you finna say.
You like Miami because of the boat parties you was going down there.
Yeah, because he on some other shit with this one right here.
He like Miami
I just want to hear this shit. I want to hear what the hell he finna come up with.
Ronnie Cycli, Tim Hardaway, me, Brad Doak.
Lord Jesus Christ.
I'm a Heat fan. So hold on.
I'm from Chicago.
Hold on. Let me finish. When
Go ahead.
when D Wade, when LeBron James left Cleveland after his first 4 years in the league and he went to Miami, you got to understand what Wade did for him. LeBron even admitted him going to Miami was like him going to college because he never went to college. It was Wade County. Wade said, I'm going to go to being Robin. You can be Batman, but let me show you how to be Batman, nigga.
Yeah. Okay.
It's after the fact that Dirk Nowitzki this after the fact that Dirk Nowitzki whooped our tail the first year.
I know what that bet. I like how you put that bet.
And I respect that.
He feel like that's the most fun time he had in his life. He feel like he had a lot of fun in Miami.
I can respect that.
Yeah.
He feel like, but LeBron seemed like he had a lot of fun in Miami, for real.
LeBron didn't understand. LeBron came into the league as a grown man with grown man responsibilities that we don't understand, bro. He come from the dirt.
Yeah.
So he trying to get it to the point where he at now, but he didn't know he was headed there yet. Wade seen all that. Gave him the game.
Yeah.
Hey man, shout out to Tim Hardaway, man. I'm from Chicago, right? Y'all know Hardaway from Chicago.
Yeah,
Malcolm X College. Malcolm X used to have a basketball tournament every summer, right? Yeah. Man, Hardaway used to be in these games scoring 80, 90 points a game, man. I'm talking about in the corner by himself, crossing the whole team over, pulling up from behind with that ugly ass jumper, pulling up from behind the three-point line. I'm talking about busting 80, 90 points at the Malcolm X College game. Ask around about it. Boy, that shit used to be so hard, man.
With Kobe, bro. Like, even we got to, I know I'm finna start some shit right now, but that's even with Kobe. We got to understand with Kobe, when Kobe came into the league, he averaged 7 points a game. He started behind Eddie Jones. Eddie Jones was that guy before he got there. It took Kobe 2 or 3 years to develop because he worked hard.
Yeah.
See, hold on. He knows.
Hold on, y'all. I said
Hardaway, right?
Hold on.
I knew what I would do. Come on, Keith.
I just stand to be corrected. I want to make sure I said Hardaway.
Look. You said Hardaway.
Okay.
Hardaway was a GOAT. And Hardaway, for me, was a GOAT when he was at Golden State.
Yes, sir. They called him PMC.
Before he came down to Miami, Hardaway been a GOAT. When he was with that white boy, it ain't Christian
PMC.
Laettner, but yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Tim McCullum.
Chris Mullin.
Chris Mullin. It was PMC. It was somebody else. Tim Hardaway, Chris Mullin, and who else?
Hold on, listen. It was Mitch Richmond, Chris Mullin,
and Tim Hardaway.
All right, so at the end of the day, I fuck with Tim Hardaway. I fuck with his son, Tim Hardaway Jr. or the second, whatever he called his son.
Yeah.
But what I ain't finna skip over, it did man telling me that Kobe came in averaging 70-some points and he had to learn behind somebody. And it took him, look, bro, that's what make that nigga the GOAT. Let me tell you something, bro. I'm just being honest with you.
I'm just being for real, though.
Yeah, and listen, but see, here go the thing. Say it one more time so I can make my point. Say that one more time, babe.
I'm saying Kobe came in the league. He played behind Eddie Jones.
Tell me what Bron did. Bron came in doing what?
18 years old, averaging 25 and 5 and 5.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. How many rings Kobe got?
5.
How many LeBron
you
got?
Done pissed him off.
First of all, Kobe had Shaq.
No, I asked you how many rings LeBron got? How many rings LeBron got?
4.
How many Kobe got?
5.
How many LeBron got?
4.
What are we talking about, bro? That makes it even greater for Kobe. No. Yeah, nigga, cause Kobe caught a fucking bullshit ass graping charge.
Yeah.
He called a bullshit graping charge. 2 MVPs that we know of from Steve Nash should have been Kobe's.
Yeah,
but Shaq got those.
Ain't no but and because of the graping charge, those should have been Kobe's.
Every year for
like,
3
bro,
years.
what are we, bro? Listen, man. Think
Man,
about what we saying, bro. See,
about
you
what you
making. I know what I'm saying, and I know, and that's why I brought up the grapes. I don't even eat grapes like that, but I had to bring it up because I can't say the other word. But you know exactly
don't
where
like
I'm
grapes
getting
either.
at. Exactly. So at the end of the day, if it wasn't for the fucking grape apes in the fucking mix,
So okay,
Kobe would have way more goddamn MVPs than
I
your
got a
boy.
question.
And again, how many rings Kobe got?
I got a question.
He got 3 with Shaq, and he got 2 by himself. I don't give a damn if you put Paul
No.
Gasol in the mix.
Yeah,
The
one.
only other person that you can
only
really
got
put in that mix, huh?
You only got one.
He only got one what?
MVP because Marc Gasol got the other one. So the first 3
Because
years.
he couldn't get them, bro.
So what about before he had the grapes and the first 3 that he won with
Because
Shaq?
it was Shaq. Because you can't take that from Shaq. The first
Yeah.
3 was like, bro, Shaq was Shaq. You can't take that from Shaq, bro. That big bro. Like,
Young Shaq was Young
man, you
Shaq
can't
was
take
doing
that from
it.
Shaq, bro.
point.
Shaq was that guy.
That's my point.
Shaq, no, it
Hey,
ain't
y'all
your
need
point.
to watch the series.
Your point, this is your point. LeBron came in the league averaging 28, 5, and 5. And Kobe came into the league averaging 7 motherfucking points. And at the end of the day, Kobe stop. Because you trying to spit your juju in here. I ain't gonna let you spray me with your juju. I'm trying to get that point across. At the end of the day, Kobe willed himself into being the next GOAT. He willed himself into that position. He wasn't born with all that damn talent. He went, but that hard work, no play.
Yeah, Kobe
Go
rose
to
the
the
bench for the
club.
first couple of years.
Go make it
Hold on.
rain. Guess where I'm gonna be
Hold on,
at? I'm gonna
hold
be in the gym, nigga. I'm
Kobe
shooting
rose the bench for the first
1,000
couple of
free
years for the
throws.
Lakers.
And guess how
He rose the
many?
bench.
And guess how
respect
many
that about
rings
him.
Kobe got?
I
5.
respect that
And
about
guess
him.
how many LeBron got? 4. And we go like,
I respect
and guess who? And guess how many the GOAT got? 6. So if we looking at numbers, 6, 5, and 4. Put
I
that
mean,
in
first
order.
of
1,
all,
2, and 3.
I'm gonna be
Put
for real
that in
with
1,
y'all.
2, 3.
I'm gonna be for real
1, 2,
with
and 3.
you. Ain't none of them niggas my goats anyway.
Who your GOAT is? Don't
Bill
you,
Russell.
man?
If we going on,
I'm finna go off camera, boy. Look, let me go.
Bro,
Let me go relieve myself.
man.
Cause this man
Hey,
talking crazy.
y'all need to watch,
Boy, talking about some
it's the
damn
series,
Bill
man.
Russell.
We
going
LeBron,
on
you a
with the series.
LeBron fan, bro.
Listen. It's a
And I
series
fucks
called The
with
Winning
LeBron,
Time.
But just hold your man down, bro.
Hey, listen. It's a series called The Winning Time. It's on Max. It's about the Lakers' whole dynasty. It's a real movie. Man, they show how Jerry Buss didn't even have the money for the team or none of that. When it first come on in the first 3 minutes of the movie, they show Magic Johnson in the doctor's office finding out he got AIDS. The first 3 minutes of the series in part 1 in season 1, and then they go all the way back. Man, do you know how much hell they gave Magic Johnson, man? He beat Larry Bird.
Now Magic Johnson had the best rookie year ever.
Listen, and they still gave the MVP to Larry Bird.
Magic got drafted to a team, won the championship, played 1 through 5, went back the next year. They drafted James Worthy. How they got him, I don't know. Whatever.
Listen to me, man. The series, you got to watch it. It tells all of this shit, man.
I know the history, yeah.
It's got old boy playing Magic Johnson. Quincy, I said he looked just like him, bro. I'm talking about the shit. So, and then Jerry Buss wake up in the Playboy Mansion. I'm talking about this shit so hard, Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson was banging so much coochie.
I'm still tripping off this Bill Russell shit. Boy, you ain't seen Bill Russell get a rebound. You ain't seen, boy, you just seen tapes of that shit.
But I'm
like,
saying,
no, bro.
Keith,
No, what you done seen growing up, you like LeBron, man. Like,
I do.
That's it. Own that.
I'm a Mike fan.
Own that.
I'm a Mike fan.
I ain't no
Mike.
Look, and I ain't scared to tell a Mike fan. I'm not a Mike fan.
Right.
I'm not going to tell you that Kobe's better than Mike. I'm not going to be that guy to say that. But what I'm going to tell you is they neck and neck. I'm talking about in my eyesight. Cause Kobe been to more finals than Mike has.
How about this?
Kobe went to 7. Mike went to 6.
He might have
Exactly. But he ain't won enough for him. That nigga got, bro. If you don't win the 10 NBA, look, if you don't win it, think about this. Think about school. It's a 10-question goddamn test, and you miss 6 of them motherfuckers. You fail. I don't give a fuck if you got 4 answers right.
You missed 4 of them
You
motherfuckers.
failed. Kobe went to 7. He had a 7-question test, and that nigga got 5 answers right. That nigga passed. MJ went 6 for 6. He got 100. LeBron went 10 for 4. Nigga, that nigga failed, bro. I don't care how you put that. I don't care how you put that, bro.
But fam,
he failed, bro.
But can you say that though? To go to 10 straight for 10 straight years, do that not mean nothing?
I ain't saying it don't. Let me come on camera. I ain't saying it don't. That's what I'm not doing. That shit mean a lot. LeBron is in my top. Those are my top 3.
And then
MJ, Kobe, then LeBron. LeBron is not above Kobe Bryant in my book, bro. I'm sorry. If I give you a 10-question test,
KD, bro. You realize I had to play KD,
bro. I don't listen. I don't care who you had to play. If I give you 10 questions on the sheet of paper, and you only get 4 right, you gonna fail, bro. That's a 40%. You ain't passing in nobody's school.
I'm gonna really make y'all mad now because this is why I believe that the Houston Rockets would have beat Michael Jordan if he wouldn't have retired. Because they had nobody to stop Hakeem Olajuwon.
Man, you talking about the Houston Rockets.
They already had beat Olajuwon, man. They had already beat Olajuwon.
No. Olajuwon owned the Chicago Bulls in the season. Look it up. Period. Olajuwon, the Houston Rockets, Kenny Smith, Vernon Maxwell, they owned them during the season. Mike retired. Houston went on to do the back-to-back.
Back-to-back.
Yeah, but what happened the year before that? They had that same team.
No, they didn't. They never played.
They never played?
Came back and lost to Penny Hardaway there.
Okay, how about this?
He was wearing 45.
How about this? This is where being respectful will get you a long way in life. Isaiah Thomas, punk ass, would have been on that Olympic team if he'd have shook them boys' hand at the end of that game. Remember when the Bulls finally beat the Bad Boys? And Detroit walked off and didn't
shake did it before them, though.
Hold on, huh?
The Bulls did it before them.
No, the Bulls always shook the hand at the end of the game. They never, ever.
You gotta remember.
Jordan was a classy dude. They never not shook nobody's hand. This is what got Isaiah Thomas not on that all-star team when they first made the first Olympic team.
Olympic team.
When Detroit had beat up on the Bulls so bad for so many years, we always had to face each other in the Eastern Conference. Yeah, and when they finally beat them, Detroit walked off the court and didn't shake their hand, nothing. Later on that year, they started putting that Olympic team together. They told Jordan, "You're gonna play." Jordan said, "I'll play with anybody, but y'all can't put one person on that team." Isaiah Thomas.
But see,
definitely on that team
because you absolutely right. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. You right about that. But here goes the thing. But this was the issue. Isaiah never gave MJ the props that everybody else gave him. And I respect Isaiah for it. You got to think, like, man, I didn't.
You still got to be classy, though, man. You got to shake that hand at the end of the game.
And I'm not saying he was right about that.
After the end of the game.
Like I ain't saying he was right about that. But I still don't think Isaiah would have been on that team if he would have shook hands.
I think so, bro. I think so.
Y'all do realize that his head coach, Chuck Daly,
was the coach of that team. Why wouldn't Isaiah have been on that team, bro? He would have definitely been on that team, bro.
Because MJ said he didn't want him on there.
Isaiah is not on that team.
I'm going to go with that.
It was MJ. It wasn't the fact about the handshake, bro. That's the excuse that's being put out there. It was MJ. Isaiah and MJ, look, bro.
Because when they finally beat him, you ain't give me my respect. When y'all drugged me 3-4 years before that, I had to put my tail between my legs and shake your hand and say, yeah, they whooped our ass. So when we finally beat you, niggas.
Now pick this out. To this day, this is what Isaiah got that I see that bothers MJ. To this day, Isaiah say, Michael Jordan never beat me. I beat him and Larry Bird in my career. I told him Larry Bird ass up in my career.
Jordan did beat him. That's why they
No,
didn't
no,
shake the
no.
hand.
Isaiah said that. Isaiah beat Larry Bird and Jordan in his career.
Oh, well, yeah.
I'm just telling
See, that what
Yeah, but by then,
but see,
by then the Lakers went, but by then the Celtics weren't even playoff and they weren't
But
even
see,
championship material then.
my point is it like that right here. It's gonna always be that big brother, little brother relationship with Isaiah and Mike. Period.
right? That's a fact.
Ain't
He was in the
nobody
league.
beat Mike ass like the Pistons beat Mike ass. Point blank,
Right.
period. And everybody
Right.
know who were the boss. Isaiah was the boss. Period.
Yeah.
That's just all it boiled down to. Like
Yeah.
if I get in that position, like if I gotta if I'm in a position where it's like I'm finna show you like we having a pissing contest. That's
Yeah.
what the Olympics was. It was just a pissing contest. And Mike
That's
had
all.
the bigger dick at that point. It was just that what it was.
I ain't playing with him. I
Yeah,
play,
like,
but he
no,
can't be on the
he
team.
can't be on the team.
And guess what? That's the accolade that he never will get as a because all the true solidified hoopers got a gold medal. All because you made a childish decision in your life. When you got beat, you couldn't be a man enough to shake a
But
dude's
see,
hand.
that's
That
what
makes you look like-
that's the narrative that's being painted. My whole thing is
I agree with
That's-
Keith on that.
that's one side of it. We don't know what the bigger broad landscape is. That's just one
Yeah.
side of it. That's what we hear.
And you got to
It
think
don't-
another
I-
salty
it-
side
it-
of Isaiah.
No, but see, you
He
keep
and
on
Mike
saying
Kitty.
Isaiah. You don't like Isaiah, do you?
I love Isaiah. He got my name. That's my name. He's from my city. But I want y'all to know from living there the beef that it was. Isaiah was from Chicago. So for
Isaiah
Jordan
was
to
a
be
gangster, bro.
for
Do
him
you
to
realize
be in
that
his city.
Isaiah said that when Mike played in Chicago, because he was from Chicago, like you said, when Mike
Isaiah
first
looked
went to
out for
Chicago,
him.
he
Isaiah,
was the one making sure he was straight, bro.
that's the point that I'm trying to make. Like the story is way bigger than that. See,
Okay.
Mike don't want to. Mike don't. You talking about the handshaking at the end of a final? It like no. Isaiah knew Mike before Mike was Mike.
Yeah,
Right.
but they used to bully them all the motherfucking time. The Pistons stayed bullying the Bulls. They stayed beating the shit out of Mike. So Mike grew a certain hatred toward them. Y'all, they was Draymond Greens back then. That's the only way they could beat them.
Hold
was to hurt
on,
them.
hold on, look. Let me show you something. And this is what I'm talking about right here. When I bought my first 50 slab, guess who I bought it from?
Where you gonna stay?
And yet and still, I ain't acting like that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's my
Right.
whole point. Mike is different. Like Michael Jordan is a different breed. Michael Jordan literally said he don't like niggas.
Yeah, he don't like
Yeah,
rappers.
yeah.
He don't
Right.
like none of that shit.
Hey, and you gotta understand this too. The Bulls did him dirty. When he first got to Chicago, they didn't even pick him up from the airport. Guess
As a
what happened?
basketball player,
They had the
basketball player, I fuck with Mike. But
Yeah.
it's in the
As a
culture,
Nah.
Mike ain't, he's not like us. And
Hey,
he'll
he
tell
raping the
you
couple.
he ain't. And
No,
I think
Mike-
that
Look
was
here,
the
man.
biggest problem. And he had
Yeah.
to, in that situation, he had the bigger dick, excuse my language, and he flexed.
Flex my muscle. You flexed on me for so long. Let me get my
Yeah.
get back.
But when
Sometimes-
it really boils down to the
And
fraternity
you
of
can't
basketball,
tell nobody how to get their get back. That's the
exactly,
one thing
exactly. But
You can't tell a nigga how to get their
but
Jay-Z and Weezy.
listen. It's one thing for us to get it and be able to speak on it like this. But when it comes to that fraternity of basketball,
Yeah.
Mike is who he is. But Isaiah still is who he is.
Yeah.
Can't take that
Yeah.
away from him, bro.
You can't. He just don't got a gold medal.
He don't.
So he can say, I beat so and so and so and so. Bird got a gold medal.
Okay,
That's
so
just got a
at the end of
bird
the day,
gold medal.
that mean- But at the end of the day, that means that Scottie Pippen, the person who stuck the,
Scotty got one too.
you
Scotty
gotta
played on
understand,
the team too.
but Scottie was the guy who
If it
stuck
wasn't
with
no Scotty, it's no Mike.
There's no Mike. Mike
There's no
says,
Mike.
if there's no Scotty, there's no me.
understand this right here. And Mike first ring against the Lakers against the old Magic. He was an old Magic at that time. You got to remember, Mike was sticking Magic that first game. Magic with craze on Mike. They had to put Scott Pippen on Magic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You know,
Mike, everything Mike got, Mike earned it now. They drugged Mike. So when he started winning, he was able to pop his shit back on him.
But
They
he
was
wasn't
dragging
going.
Mike.
He didn't win 6 without Scotty though.
At all. No, that is not a debate at all. Mike says himself, I would not have done it without Scotty.
Now let me tell you something about Kobe. He wouldn't have got the first 3 without Shaq.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have got the first 3 without Shaq. I'm gonna say that.
Nah.
But
Nah.
them last 2, you could have plugged and played. You could have plugged and played.
I don't think he got the last 2.
position.
I don't think
he
would have got the last 2 if he wouldn't have won the first 3 with Shaq. That took him to another mindset.
No, bro. I ain't gonna let you do Bean like that, bro. Bean was always there.
I love Bean. I'm saying as far as winning the first 3, them last 2, like St. Peter just lost the first 3, never won one. He might not have ever been the player that he was, man.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I'm just saying,
it ain't number one name on that team that gonna resonate with me and say, if you would have had, I got to give you one.
Detroit Pistons shut Shaq down and they beat the Lakers.
They beat Shaq up.
They kept him in front of the free throw line.
Yes, they did. The Hack-a-Shaq theory.
Bill Wiley, Tayshaun Prince, Rip Hamilton.
And I'm gonna say another thing.
But guess who they didn't? But guess who they didn't shut down?
Who? Kobe.
Kobe got his from wherever he wanted to get it from.
But you had
Kobe scored 82 one night. Did he? Did
the point that I'm trying to make is Paul Gasol didn't have to be on that team. Lamar Odom ain't have to be on that team. The only motherfucking piece that they had to have on one of those teams, and I said one of them because he had 2 different teams when he won those last 2, was Ron Artest. That's it.
Hey, the first time, did the Lakers beat the Bulls? Did they beat them with Shaq? And then, because I wanted to say this to make a point.
Lakers ain't never played the Bulls.
Nah, they never played the Bulls. The Lakers.
Yes, they did. They just played it with Magic. They played it Magic. That's when Jordan did the whole. They played when they beat Magic for their first championship. They beat Magic.
Yeah, but we were talking about the Kobe era though. Like I was talking about the Kobe era. Right.
Yeah. The Kobe era, they lost to. I think
they lost to Boston.
But
they lost to Boston.
They also wouldn't have won as many championships. Did y'all notice what the Bulls did too? In the draft, the Bulls went and got a whole roster of
that were here too. Boston and Detroit. Them the 2 Kobe lost. Boston and Detroit.
Right. Remember I'm gonna tell you what the Bulls did to prepare. Yeah, I think they had to beat Shaq in Orlando. That's how we got to the championship.
No,
y'all remember what they did?
Bulls they went and got. They lost to Shaq.
They remember what they did the next year? They went and got. Yeah, they lost to Shaq one year. They went and got all centers in the draft. And then the next year they went and got all centers in their draft.
So Mike came
remember they got all centers in their draft. They got Craig. They got the old dude shoot like this, Bill Cartwright. They got Will Perdue. They got Stacy somebody else, and another.
During Mike era. First of all, during Mike era, the only team that he played was the Lakers, the Seattle Supersonics, when he had to go up against Sean, and after that, it was strictly Utah. Karl Malone and John Stockton.
Karl Malone. Yeah,
that was it.
Yeah. That's that's when they had
whoever that dude that he crossed over. Who the hell he crossed over, man?
Byron Russell.
And they tried to say he pushed him. Remember?
Byron Russell.
He pushed the hell out of him, cuz.
That was Russell.
He pushed the hell out of that man.
Yeah, he pushed the hell out of him, man. It was slick. It was slick. He pushed the shit out of him, cuz.
He had his hand on his leg, man. He ain't really push him, man. Man,
that hand didn't the hell out that boy. Like, I'm just being honest with you. That was an MJ non-call.
Talk about being biased. Talk about being America's hero. Yeah. That crossover was so good and fucking everybody up until he crossed over America's hero When that boy Iverson made Jordan fall, the very next year they banned that crossover from the NBA. Remember that? They start calling it a carry.
So
they
look,
ain't do it until he made Jordan fall.
So
Remember
I
when
got
he
a
made
question.
Jordan fall?
So I got a question. The game done changed. Is it the player or is it the game?
Both, because now these niggas don't even want to go in and dunk on nobody. Everybody want to shoot threes. You got centers want to shoot now. Like, nigga, go in and bam on somebody. Man, that's why they be losing a lot of these games, because everybody's settling for these weak-ass three-pointers. Everybody want to be Curry now.
In the era where you can shoot 1,000,000 threes and you don't have to, ain't no hand checking, bro. Like, think about it. When you take the hand checking away to keep point, the game has changed. It is truthfully like both ways. Like, if I change the rules of the game, you can't help but to do nothing but adjust to it.
They mad at Mayweather because they say he don't fight enough. But Mayweather's smart. Mayweather do what he got to do to win, and he ain't like this for the rest of his life. Why is that bad? People mad at that man because he know how to counterfight and know not how to get himself fucked up for the rest of his life so he don't be a vegetable with his family. But they mad at that. I salute the man. He found a way around it and how to win without damaging his life.
All right, now stop. Now stop right there. Stop right there. When we talk about real life, not athletes, not sports, everybody ain't living like Mayweather.
You right.
But like people taking the blows, people taking the punches, people just doing whatever. You know what I mean? It's like they're not being top-notch athletes in the game no more. Like in the boardroom, at the average production job in corporate America, on the streets, in the trap. It's just like, you see what I'm saying? But then when they start taking them haymakers, they tap out and start saying, "Oh, you cheating," and it's that and the third. So is it the game? Is the rules of the game that's changing, or is it the players that aren't tough enough to engage the rules?
Right.
That's my question.
Well, now it's about money. Back then, it was about the heart of the sport. And let's just be real. Back then, it was about being a dog at the sport you at. Now it's strictly about the money.
All right, so switch gears from the sport and let's talk about real life. Is it the game or is it the players?
I think it's a little bit of both, but I also concur with the fact that, like you said, the players only have to adjust to the rules of the game that have changed.
Charleston White wouldn't have dare made it back then, and y'all know it. We wouldn't have heard nothing he said. We wouldn't want to listen to him.
Okay. So the question that I got is,
to listen to him. Now we want to listen to him. We
so
want
my
to hear
question,
what he's saying because
look. So let me ask the question. The question is, why? Why does he make it? Why does he make it right now? And he wouldn't have made it back then.
Because the game.
Because back then, what we saw was telling. We didn't want to deal with it at all. If anything was considered telling back then, we shut it down right off the rip.
Yeah, but see that.
All right, now stop, look. Stop, look. Bet, give me what you got.
That's my point. Where I got to go. I kind of concur with you on this. Like, the reason why Charleston White will make it today, other than what he will make it in the 80s or the 90s or the early 2000s, because the rules have changed to concur with who he is. You couldn't be a nigga that came out in the 80s or the 90s like that, talking about, so I'm telling them, but they would have been found you somewhere, period.
The nigga really ain't telling. Everything that he speak about is all public record already. You feel what I'm saying? That's what we accept him at.
If you coming out with that mantra of saying that's who I am, I'm gonna tell on you, the game would have got rid of you, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying now. That's what I'm saying now.
For less.
Yeah, hell yeah, they would have. That's what I'm saying. I said it first. He wouldn't have dare made it back then. But the reason he's making it now is because is he really telling, or is the shit he's saying already public record? And
no,
he's
the rules have changed
on the platform.
Think about it,
you
bro.
You see what I'm saying?
You in an era where, bro, we got a 6'9". We got where snitching is cool now. It's okay. It's like, you did it. Okay, fine. As long as you got some money, we'll follow you.
Yeah, see, but it's the difference. See,
Well, we
Charleston
if
got a
you had
message behind what he's doing.
you could have $100 billion if you a rat.
Right.
Fuck you.
See,
Right. And
okay,
I agree with that.
okay.
I'm not disagreeing with that at all.
I'm gonna be honest
All I'm
with
saying
you.
is,
I'm gonna be honest with you. In my opinion,
uh-huh.
both of them done changed, and both of them have changed dramatically. The reason that the players changed is because new rules to the game.
There you
When
go.
I grew up playing Pee Wee football, you know why I wasn't good? Because I wasn't as physical as the niggas that I grew up with playing football.
Right.
If the rules were the way they are today, I probably would have been successful. Because I ain't have to worry about all that contact. I ain't have to worry about getting hit and this, that. Like, it was really on some CTE type. If you ain't gonna get CTE by the time you 50, you ain't no real like football player. That's the era I grew up in. You see what I'm saying? Y'all
And it's
did
about
too.
the money for them good old boys. They ain't give a fuck about
They
their
ain't
players.
give a fuck about none of that. You see what I'm saying?
Man,
So
if you watch
hold on.
in
You
the
switching
80s.
get you switching gears.
I'm
Let's
sorry.
keep the main thing. So in that, it's like when you look at the game today, you have to understand that the rules have changed. And so when the rules change, guess what?
The players
Different type of people can play the game. So you're going to get different type of players. It ain't like he ain't tell y'all what his game was. He was like, I came out here talking with sense. Folks ain't want to listen. Then I understood that I can be a character and I can make a whole lot of noise and everybody pay attention. You see what I'm saying? That's just saying that the game done changed. Like point blank period. And so now we're being introduced to different players. So I think it's more so it's a mix of both, but I think it's like a 60-40. I think it's a 60 it's a 60 on the players, but it's a 40 on the game. You see what I'm saying? Like 40% of the game done
that's
changed.
crazy.
You see what I'm saying? Like, but the players have
6ix9ine still
changed
alive.
because the rules done changed in the game.
Right.
I can't believe 6ix9ine still alive. I can't believe Lil Woody's still alive. I can't believe sometimes Charleston White's still alive. I'm not lying to y'all.
But
this shit
okay.
has changed. And I'm not saying like I want something to happen to them. I'm just surprised because motherfuckers was so gangster back then. It was so just gangster. It was so not snitching and shit, and that shit is all foul. That rat shit is foul. But now they making that shit so cool, and that shit don't make no sense, bro. I don't
that
understand
leads me to ask the question that is it all for show? Is this just entertainment? Because it's hard for me to fathom this shit. Like,
because attention has overrode morals, principles, and a lot of stuff that we grew up on. And now the new drug is attention.
Yeah, it is. You said something then.
You know, and you got to think about it to the point where you like the moral fashion of it is gone. Like, you know, you got to remember, we were raised up in an era where our mama would smack us for being a tattletale, bro.
Right.
Stop telling so much. Why you always telling on somebody? What the hell wrong with you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now that's how you get famous, by doing the most outlandish shit, pranking people in the grocery stores, doing the most dumbest stuff, and just the attention part of the whole aspect has changed the whole dynamic of the game, which allows the players to change with it to make it the way it just seems fashionable right now, personally, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm going through this. I get jammed up. Y'all see me. I'm in court, this, that, and the third. But man, how the fuck we know all that shit real, bro?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I agree with that. You know, we don't know, bro. Like, I just think that
Call it the Matrix, baby. Call it the Matrix.
It's the Matrix. You know what I mean?
You want the red pill or you want the blue one? Which one you gonna take?
Exactly. So, you know, at the end of the day, but just to clear it up, at the end of the day, if we gotta look at things for what they stand on, like, that shit ain't cool. But we make it cool. Like, it's cool for you to just get up here and go through all this dumb shit. First of all, it ain't cool to do all the dumb shit. Let's say that out the gate. all the dumb shit, you should have a better mindset on your head as far as, doing what you do. Like that ain't
Right.
what it is.
Right.
But at the same time, it's cool for you to do all this with them, but then go over here and be like, oh, well, I'm finna tell on them.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, right? That's crazy, right? That's crazy, right?
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's crazy, right?
Think about this though. Geek, think about this, right? The 6ix9ine case, right?
That shit ridiculous.
They was extorting him, beating him up, taking his money. Then he turned around and told on all them.
Right.
They gave him justification for doing that. But now imagine if we was doing that in the 90s. If
We'd have been dead. We'd have never made it to court.
early 2000.
It damn sure
Somebody-
wasn't gonna happen, bro. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. It was going down, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
we weren't gonna make it to court.
I just, like I said, man, the game, I agree with that. The game and the players didn't change because the players got to change. The game might change, but the players might, like you said,
Adapt.
basketball, hand checking. But now ain't no hand checking
Yes.
in basketball. So now I can shoot threes coming across the court at 35 foot, 36 foot.
And they shoot. Them motherfuckers
And-
shooting their shots, ain't they?
Yeah,
And
they
I'm out.
shot.
They
shooting their
Shooting their shots.
shot.
Man. KDTV, street facts, baby.
They shooting their shot, bro. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. That's just what it is, man. We just really look at it. Point blank period.
Yeah.
Point
So-
blank period.
All right, gent.
All right,
It's
man.
like, hold on. We'll ride out for a little bit longer. But y'all, look, it 1:00 my time. I'm
Oh,
letting
yeah,
y'all
it
know. Yeah, 1:30. I'm done.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah. I'm about to turn in too. I gotta be back at the gym in the morning. I go
Man,
to
y'all
the gym
come
every
on.
morning, like
I got
5:30.
gym to go to, but with this steel in the morning. I'm so sick tired of these folks.
Tired, boss.
Man,
Tired, boss.
but I'm one El Chapo call away. Nigga. I'm telling you, I'm about
So to answer the question, for everybody that's tuning in right now, we are having a debate as far as when we look at life for what it is right now. From the streets to the boardroom. Is it the players that done changed? Or is it the game that done changed? And it's pretty much we at a standstill right now because I think that every aspect is accountable, the game and the players. That's just my perspective, my speculation. Because when I look at the game, the rules done changed in the game, just like football.
Right.
You can't hit people like Lawrence Taylor hit people.
Or Mike Singletary.
Yeah, Mike Singletary, the way he took folk head off, you can't do that no more.
Popping helmet, cracking helmet. The man
So now-
cracked 2 helmets in the Super Bowl.
That's
Let
it.
me come and go camera for this. But hold on. To your point, right? So we say, and I'm just doing this for, I guess, playing devil's advocate. Lawrence Taylor is the main responsibility that the left tackle make more money than anybody. They the second highest player on any NFL team. You look at the left tackle, they make the next biggest contract next to the quarterback.
You protect the
The
blind
left
side, bro.
Right. Lawrence Taylor is responsible for that. So to our point, do the players change the game?
That is
Think
a
about
change. Look, hold on. Let me answer that, please.
Okay.
Good question, Bat.
Majority of the quarterbacks are right-handed. So it's not a change to the game. It's just that person is responsible for protecting the blind side. Now, what
There you go.
changing the game would be that if a guard could be that dynamic, or if you just switched up and the quarterback wasn't predominantly right-handed, that would be a change in the game.
Right.
No, he just exposed what was that already had been. You got to protect that blind side, bro. He was just different in that position.
Yeah. But when you look at it, the left tackle is the highest paid player.
Because the majority of quarterbacks are right-handed,
Are
bro.
right-handed.
So
So
you
the
gotta
left,
protect
That's
that's the
it.
blind side.
That's it. And
Because
he was just so
they turn to the
good.
right, so that left tackle is the
Yeah.
blind side.
And Lauren Taylor was just so good at his position, bro. It just exposed the bullshit.
Bah,
You see what I'm saying?
bah.
Now, when we talk about changing the game, we're talking about a Patrick Mahomes.
But Lawrence Taylor played. He changed the
No,
game.
listen what I'm saying now. Lauren Taylor just exposed that you need to protect the blind side. Because the majority of quarterbacks are right-handed.
Right.
Period. That was it. So now, when we talk about changing the game, you talking about a motherfucker that can get out of that motherfucker. That nigga can dive. That motherfucker can get airborne like Superman and still throw a ball at the velocity to the point where ain't nobody gonna touch this. Like, this man can get out of here. He ain't even running fast. Like, bro, this man can do, like, he I don't know, like Super Mario almost with this dude. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Like, for
You
real,
do
bro,
realize,
he changed.
but
Like that's a player that has changed the game.
But you do realize that Patrick Mahomes still gotta have a left tackle to protect his blind side.
Bad.
To this day.
That has been football since football has existed, bro. That's what I'm trying to get you to. Bad. What are you talking about? So you mean to tell me when football started, the majority of the quarterbacks were left-handed?
No, I'm saying since football started, a lot of quarterbacks wasn't getting hit from the blind side.
Lawrence Taylor exploited that. Okay. That's my point. It's not the fact that it's not a game changer, bro. The fact of it is like you showed us where we were slipping at.
Take away the left tackle for Patrick Mahomes and watch what we got.
What are you talking about, man?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know what you're saying because you just talking, bro. You trying to prove a point, and yes, you are.
You want me to just be talking?
No,
listen to what I'm saying,
bro.
man.
I'm listening to what you saying, but what I'm saying is, how many quarterbacks in the NFL right now are right-handed?
I don't know. You got a lot of answers. There's a tour. He throw it right or left.
You ain't got a lot. You ain't got a lot, bro. You ain't got a lot. You got 32 teams, bro. You got 32 teams. Out of the 32 teams that you got, how many are left-handed?
You got 32 teams. You ain't got 32 quarterbacks, so we can't even go there.
Yes, you do. If you got 32 teams, you got 32 quarterbacks. What the hell are you talking about?
15 of them quarterbacks suck, so I got to count Daniel Jones.
No, bro. At the end of the day, like you, man, gone, man. That's why I know, boy. Look, man, you just talking at this point.
No, I'm not, bro. Because I'm not finna. Nigga, the Giants just signed Russell Wilson this year. They gonna suck next year, nigga.
It don't matter. We talking about how many quarterbacks are right-handed.
That's going to protect his blind side.
Don't do that to yourself, bro.
Well, shit, I'm a great audible caller.
I'm talking, but all right.
They say I'm the king of the audible, so I'll quarterback this motherfucker.
Yeah, come on, bro. yeah, call the audible, bro. I'm trying to, but I can't. Like, look.
All right, call the audible.
What's the audible, bro?
I'm just saying some bullshit.
Man, the audible is just keep it playing. I love y'all boys, man. I'm getting out of here, man. I got to get up in the morning, B.
We should have been out of here, man. I'm fooling around with Bat. Listen, everybody, it has been one hell of a night. I enjoyed myself thoroughly. Bat, I'm just going to let you know, Bat. Majority of the quarterbacks I'm going to come back on camera, too. I just want to let you know that because we need to look at each other.
Hey, I'm the only one on camera. Y'all don't have me on camera by myself the whole time?
No, not the whole time, but just for the last couple of minutes. But the majority of the quarterbacks in the NFL are right-handed.
Where you at, Bat?
So the left tackles are going to be the second highest paid people on the team because they got to protect the blind side.
On the field.
I agree. Yeah. I agree.
That's it. You know what I mean? That ain't no game changing shit. LT just came through and exploited their position. All right? Now, that ain't going to change the way you feel. And I ain't trying to change the way you feel.
No, I just know that Teddy Bridgewater and goddamn and fucking I just know Teddy Bridgewater and fucking Patrick Mahomes.
All
love
right,
it,
man. All right, man. Look, we
love
gonna
it,
end
man.
this on this. We gonna end this on this. Shout out to Teddy Bridgewater.
Shout
Goddamn, I don't know
out
how
to
we got
Teddy.
there, but shout out to Teddy Bridgewater, man.
But that nigga
Teddy
not
book
Pat
shot.
Mahomes.
Shout out to them Teddy book shot.
Oh shit, boy.
Well, I
Yes,
met
sir.
Kirk
love
Cousins
y'all.
in real life. Well, that nigga is not Penix in real life. But go ahead.
What you got to say about Penix, man? You know I'm a Falcon fan, so why you gonna do that, bad?
That's my point. He's not Kirk Cousins. I like Penix better than Kirk Cousins. That's my point. But go ahead.
Man, we finna get out there live. Hey,
It's a whole other
everybody,
conversation, man.
Yeah, it has been fantastic. Like this has been
See-
Three the Hard Way.
Hey, look.
Key,
See,
back,
Keith,
and look.
He's like the pushback. He like to argue. He ain't gonna lie.
I do. I ain't gonna lie. It been Three
Yeah,
the
my
Hard Way.
homeboy
This what we gonna call. Look, gentlemen. This what we gonna call Three the Hard Way. Key,
Yes, sir.
Three the
back,
hard
and
way.
look. This Three the Hard Way.
Three the
Nah,
hard way,
man.
baby.
Now, if y'all look, we gonna put the link out here at some point. And if y'all want to come on and y'all want to deal with three degenerates like us, hey, do what you do. You know what I mean?
Do what you
Hey,
do.
Do what you
Always
do.
open, baby.
But for this one right here, it's been fun.
Yes,
And
sir.
you know what I mean? I appreciate y'all, man.
But
Remember
I
love,
need to
man.
All right, so let's close out. Look, final words.
If we change the way we think, if we change the way we look at things, things will change the way they look.
Mm.
My final words.
All right, bet. Final words.
Final word, love, peace, and hair grease, man, and love, and just let's
Did you
just
say love, peace, and hair grease?
love,
Yeah.
peace, and hair grease, bro.
What the hair
Love,
grease got to do with it?
Murray's too. Murray's too.
At the end of the day, I think that we speak for our people. Nothing against nobody else, but we want to make sure that we straight. You know what I mean?
I
Right.
respect that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So when I say that, I said it to be trying to be funny, but I mean that. So just all love, man. I just appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all because I love these type of conversations.
Yeah.
Me too, man.
And I'll close out, man. Great conversation. I think we touched on the question that we had to bring forth.
Yep.
I want to salute to the chat. I want to salute to everybody that tuned in and everybody that's still hanging out with us at this point.
People still hanging out.
Yeah, man, we got a few in there.
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a few in there
well.
that's still hanging out, man. I want to salute to them. What I want to encourage y'all
Shout out
to
to
do
y'all.
is I want to encourage y'all to share that link with people that you know that gonna tune in and
Yeah, man.
make this
Yeah, man.
make this conversation bigger than what it is. I ain't gonna say bigger than what it is, but make it bigger. Cause the bigger we make it, the better the conversation. You know what I mean?
The better the conversation. You dig?
Right. We tap in with the chat. Y'all tap in with us. Some nights we're gonna end up putting the link out and y'all can come on board on the platform and speak your truth and things of that nature. But it's big,
Pretty
man.
hard way, man.
Yeah, it's really big, and I just want to say salute to everybody. So with that being
Yeah.
said, man,
Ain't safe.
say that
Three
one
the
more
hard
time.
way.
Hold on,
Wait,
y'all
solid.
said some real stuff, right? What y'all said? Y'all made my job easy. One of y'all said what?
If you ain't solid, you ain't safe, man.
Okay,
Come on, man.
okay. Then look what you said.
Three the hard way, baby.
That's it right there. And I'm gonna close it out. Like I said, y'all, every time we talk, I hope you be safe, be productive, and be blessed. Till we meet
Oh, hold
again,
up.
good people.
Hold up.
Damn, you.
I know, but shout out
Bro.
to Santana Monica for the drop, bro. Just do that.
8
Yeah,
to
we
the
out.
9. 8 to the 9.
Yo.
Salute.
Shout out.
Salute.
Salute.
That's
Yes,
a big
sir.
shout out. That's a big shout out.
Yes, sir.
So we out.
All right. So with that, let me try to do it again. Be
Yeah.
safe, be productive, and be blessed, good people. Till we meet again.